Welcome back to Tabletop Titans. It's Ghyran, it's Mundigmar, it's a new battle plan, Battle General's Handbook.
That's what it is.
I'm joined by Brian. What's up, Brian?
Hello, Bridger. How are you?
I'm great. It's been a while since I played Sigmar. This is going to be a refresh.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. It's really nice that there's going to be an update for us to play. I also haven't played Sigmar in quite some time, and there's also new stuff for me to play on my army side of things, so super exciting to be here.
Yeah, 2 new Ghyran armies, new mission, some updates to the rules broadly that we can talk about later. But before we get to that, we have Lindsay on the keys. What's up, Lindsay?
Hi. Yeah.
And we also have you at home clicking all the buttons on your screen. Click them all. Everything. These are good ones to click, but also click every other button. If you want to see more Sigmar content, it's Mundigmar. You have to click the buttons. If you don't click the buttons, there's no more Mundigmar.
That's it. We're going to cancel it.
Canceled.
Wow. Dramatic.
We do have an intro to go over these new Ghyran armies. I think we should take a look.
All right, folks, welcome to the brand new General's Handbook in Ghyran. Let's take a look at the list, starting off with Little Bees, Slaves to Darkness, God's Wrath Warband. We have as his general a brand newly upgraded Ghyran Abraxia. I really like the way she's kitted out right now. Giving extra rend, has the ability to heal, and then, of course, flip an objective at the end of the turn. Accompanying her, we have a unit of 5 Chaos Chosen, we have a unit of 10 Chaos Warriors, and a unit of Ogroid Theridons. Finally, in that regiment, we have a unit of 3 Varen Guard. Can be very scary, of course, for Bridger to deal with. Regiment number 2 is a Dark Oath regiment led by a Dark Oath chieftain with Artifact of the Unworthy, and he is joined by a unit of 5 Dark Oath Felriders. We have a unit of 10 Dark Oath Marauders, and finally, of course, the Dark Oath Wilder Fiend is Gene Wilder himself. And finally, in the 3rd regiment, we have a lone Chaos Lord joined by a single Chaos Spawn. Of course, today's episode is proudly sponsored by the Baron of Dice. If you are in need of a fabulous dice for your incredible army, the Baron of Dice has you covered. Whether you are playing Slaves to Darkness or Orcs, he has incredible dice that will match what you have. One of my favorite things about them is the selection of matte dice and the nice sharp edges that you can only get from hand-poured resin into a silicone mold. Check out the link below to get, of course, 5% off your own Baron of Dice order today. Across the table, we have the Ironjawz returning with the Mightiest Destroyers, which is a brand new formation from, of course, Ghyran. And the list today is quite simple. It's just 2 regiments. We have the General's Regiment, led by Gordrak himself, and is accompanied by 3 reinforced units of Ghyran Gorgruntas. I am very excited to see how the newly upgraded profile works on them today. And we finally, in the 2nd regiment, have a unnamed Megaboss on Maw Crusher with Biggin, one of the new mount upgrades, and the classic Amber Bone Whetstone. Sweet, simple pigs and dragons. With that, let us know what you think about the lists and the new General's Handbook. Let's play some Sigmar.
There you have it. It's orcs in heavy armor against humans in heavy armor, and also some other people, I guess.
Yeah, the Dark Oath stuff did get a little bit of an update. There was 2 new detachments that came for the Slaves to Darkness, one of which is the Chaos Horde, which is what I'm playing today. It just allows me to kind of play the stuff that I like to play normally, kind of the mix of units, and actually have rules to support it, so I'm super excited.
Yeah, with the Ironjawz, we saw a new Gorgrunta sheet, some monstrous rampages, or they're not rampage, monstrous traits, which are nice, and some changes to foot Ironjawz that no one cares about, because we're here to play pigs. We have a mission. It's brand new. Let's take a look. The points are very different. This is Creeping Corruption. So there's 3 objectives in my territory, 3 in yours.
Yep.
You get 5 points for holding an objective. That's a lot of points. You get another 3 points if you're holding another objective. That's 8 points for standing in 2 places.
Yep. But how do you get the last 2 points, Bridger? How do you get the magic 10?
The last 2 points, you have to hold more objectives than your opponent. Wowie zowie. 10 points just off the battle plan. We'll get to why later. There is a twist. There is corruption of some. We're in the Jade Forest, I think, is this
Ghyran.
Ghyran, yeah. The lore, we've reached the Jade Forest. So the world is alive. The 6 objectives are classified. It doesn't matter for this mission, but it's all about foresty trees and life. So the underdog can choose an objective they control and another objective anywhere on the table.
That they don't have to control.
You draw a line between those 2, and then they choose vitality or corruption. You either get +1 to cast and deny for everybody on the line, or you deal mortal wounds to everybody on the line, regardless of which side you're on.
Yeah.
A lot of words.
Yeah.
The battle tactics have changed dramatically with this new General's Handbook. So we're getting 10 points to turn for just playing normal Sigmar. Then on top of that, we have battle tactics. You choose them on your army list.
Yep.
You choose 2 of them. There are 6 to choose from. You pick 2 of them. You score within a battle tactic sequentially. There's 3 parts. You have to do them in order, 1 per card per turn. So you can score each of your battle tactics in a turn, but you can't score one of them like 2 tiers. Just doesn't. You gotta wait. The first tier is like a gimme on all of them. The second one gets real hard, and the third one's basically impossible.
Yeah, the third one definitely feels like a kind of a win more condition on a lot of these cards, where it's like, oh, if I get these last 5 points for this thing,
Yep.
I'm already in a really good spot. The second one generally is what you're going to be shooting for. The first one, like
Right.
Bridger said, is kind of a gimme for most of it.
They are 5 points each, so there is a possible of 30 points from battle tactics,
Yeah,
which is a lot
it's a
of
lot of points.
points. But there's also 50 points in play for just the
The mission.
primary. So like
And you can get 20
good.
points a turn,
things are getting wild.
theoretically, if you were to get both of your cards for your battle tactics and then also get the 10 points for the mission.
We also have some terrain here to look at. Terrain rules additionally have had some slight adjustments. We have places of power on the edges here. Places of power don't do what they used to do. Now, if you have a hero next to a place of power, you can tap into it in your hero phase, same as before, but it doesn't make you a better wizard or priest. Instead, you choose from 3 things that it can do. It can turn you into a wizard for the purposes of unbinding and denying. No bonus, no plus, no, it's just you're now a wizard. Or you can choose for the growth, the life growth, foresty thing that we've been talking about. You are trying to heal. So everything within 6 of the terrain feature, friend or foe, will heal on a 3-up. But if you don't make the 3-up, they all take 1 damage, 1 mortal damage. Or you can turn another nearby piece of terrain into an obscuring piece of terrain. While we're at it, obscuring has changed.
Yep.
We have some forests. These are obscuring. While you are wholly within an inch of the forest, you can be inside of it or just on the outskirts. You can't be seen outside of melee range, but now your range is halved. So you can't just sit in a forest and shoot your opponent. And then these are cover, which now works in combat. -1 to hit. If you're on it, in it, around it, within an inch, -1 to hit all the time. Those are the terrain rules. That's the terrain we're playing with. You're up.
Oh, I'm up?
You're up. That's it.
I think Bridger's alluding to the fact that we had the same amount of drops. He won the roll off to see who gets to drop first, which means he gets to choose who goes first, which of course, naturally,
Means it's always you.
I'll be going
Oh,
first.
I didn't fix the turn thing. It's still not transparent.
What's up?
Okay, this is for Sigmar.
This
yeah.
is for Sigmar. I thought I fixed that. I didn't fix
Oh, well, no, you didn't.
it.
Well, this is normally when I would go into selecting battle tactic, but we've already done so. So I guess we
have
can
to.
talk about the battle tactics we
Yeah.
have chosen,
Should do.
because we should probably do that before we
Yep.
start the game. So the ones I've gone for is Intercept and Recover and Master the Paths. Now, Intercept and Recover, the 3 tiers that I can score off of. The first one, you complete this battle tactic at the end of your turn if at least 1 enemy unit carrying a treasure has been destroyed, which we'll get to that in a second. The second one you can score is if you kill 2 units with treasure.
Yep.
Then the third one you can score is if you killed all 3 units with the treasure. Now,
right.
the treasure mechanic, I will pass off to Bridger because I'm going to have him select 3 of his units to carry the treasure, and I'm trying to steal the treasure from those units.
That's it. That's all it is. Your opponent picks 3 units. You kill those units for 5 points each.
Yep.
Pigs.
Yeah, all 3 pigs. That checks out.
Yep.
So that's my first one. And then the second one is going to be Master the Paths. So the first tier, I just need to kill a hero at some point during the game, and I'll get 5 points.
Yep.
But in order to proceed, obviously, I have to get that one done. And then the next one is you complete this battle attack end of your turn if there are more friendly units in neutral territory than enemy units. Now, because this battle attack or this mission doesn't have neutral territory,
None.
It just means I have to have more. None of your
I
units
can't be in
in
your
my
territory.
territory.
Yeah.
And then on the final one, which will never happen, you complete this battle tactic at the end of your turn if at least 3 different friendly units are wholly within 9 inches of each table corner, which, again, will never happen, and only one of those corners is wholly within friendly territory. No more than one of those units can have been set up this turn. So I just won't try for that.
Brian and I have the same battle tactics because honestly, looking at the 6 cards, they're like impossible.
Yeah, some of them are just incredible. Like after the first one, it just becomes, oh, even the second tier, not going to happen.
Even like kill a hero. Your opponent can just not give you a hero to
Yeah, you just
kill.
won't get them.
And when the primary is giving you 5 points for standing on one objective, I don't know. Do you have to use your heroes?
Yeah, probably not.
And you know when your opponent has that one? Anyway,
But-
we have the
Anyway.
same.
We
But
have
now
them.
5 points is like meh.
Meh.
It's like, that's default. That's
If you get 8 points for standing on 2, that's most
you
of
can
10,
get 8
Lindsay.
points for, yeah.
If I stand on
But
2 and he
then,
stands on 4, it's a 2-point difference per turn.
If you just sit there and do nothing, but your opponent is going for their battle tactics, they're getting 15.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're sitting there doing nothing so that they can't score their battle tactic.
Okay.
Their battle tactic says, like,
Kill your stuff.
kill a hero, or get your stuff out of their territory. And you're like, cool, I castled up. Like,
Yeah.
you're not.
Yeah.
You're not going to. Anyway, we have the same. What's your 3 treasure
My 3 treasures
bearers?
are going to be Abraxia. It's going to be the Vanguard, and it's going to be the Chosen.
Okay.
It's almost like you could have guessed that.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so I do have the first turn, which means I can go into my hero phase. The first thing first, I will go ahead and mention really quick. So the ensorcel banner that I have for my army is going to be on my warriors, as I tend to do. I give them the Nurgle banner.
Okay.
So they already have a 6-up ward save just for being Nurgle, but then the banner makes it so you can't crit against them. So now I can select a different unit on this turn to get a Mark of Chaos. I will probably select the Vanguard to be Khorne, just to always have
Get
that
it out of the
right
way.
away.
Yeah.
And then as part of the Chaos Horde, which is the new ability that I can have now, I will select a Chaos Warriors unit, so probably this guy. But it won't matter this turn. And then I can also select 2 Dark Oath units within 12 inches of that, and then they get the same mark as the Lord or the Warriors of Chaos unit for that turn. Again, nobody has...
just for the turn.
Just for the turn, yeah. So nobody has a mark beyond the Vanguard, and I don't have really Dark Oath. I guess I could choose these guys. So I'll choose the Vanguard, and then choose the Marauders in front of them, so now they will also be...
Marauders or Khorne?
For this turn.
For this turn only.
For this turn only. I have no spells to cast.
Yeah, we both didn't do wizards.
Yeah, no wizards today. The Wilder Fiend hasn't seen combat yet, so he's got nothing to do, so we will just jump into my movement, unless...
I have something to do in your hero phase. I get to move a unit 3 inches.
Yeah.
I want to move these pigs 3 inches. Well, so I also have my chapter tactic, essentially, my battle trait, is that I get to pick 2 units once per round for this. So on my turn, I'll move 2 units 3 inches, and on your turn, I'll move 1 unit 3
so
inches.
all of the pigs.
It's just a lot,
Is what that means.
A lot of pig moving.
Yeah, a lot of pig movement. Okay,
The pigs are moving.
so let's go into my movement, and then probably pass it off to Bridger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, while you're moving, I do want to thank Pessler, the Polychromatic,
Oh, what's up,
Oh,
Pezler?
wait, those are...
for gifting 1 membership. Thank you so much, Pessler.
How's it going?
Yeah, I've got a lot of people in chat excited to see all the new
A lot of new stuff. Yeah, a lot of new stuff.
Everyone's kind of like, that's not how y'all feeling about it, and they're like, well, it's a lot. We kind of want to see it in action.
It's a big shakeup, and I also want to play some games to gel some of the ideas that are in my head.
Yeah.
Adrian and I were noodling on it. We were talking a little bit, and I think it's gonna lead to a very different style of play.
Yeah.
It's gonna.
Oh, that's for sure.
It's gonna shake things up.
Yeah. I mean, just looking at the battle plans today, it was just like, these are all very different from
Yeah.
the last year,
Well, the funny thing is, last year or the previous General's Handbook was just like the greatest hits of Sigmar missions, and they would tell you what year it was from.
Yeah. I like how these ones also have the year, but it's just 25, 26.
It's just this year
Like,
every time.
What's the point of having that? These are all brand
That's
new.
really funny.
I want to thank Ben Routier for gifting 5 memberships.
Oh,
thank
thank
you
you,
so
Ben.
much. Yeah,
Are we supposed to? Are we picking what's our goal? Right, what's our goal?
That's a question that I can't answer right now. I'm
Chat,
thinking
what are
way
you
too hard
feeling for a
about
goal?
these pigs.
What you thinking?
What are you thinking, chat?
Yeah.
Keep in mind,
Keep in mind.
my mega boss can drift.
Do, 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 do,
So when he
do,
charges-
do, do, do.
More wounds, and then when he goes to fight,
More wounds.
he drifts into a new combat and does more wounds.
I love this rebridger.
So, that's right. When you're doing all this screening, etc.,
Yeah. I don't know how to screen here, I'll be honest.
keep that in mind.
How could I forget? These guys moved. They moved. Oh.
9. Pigs move 9. But I could move them 3 inches in my hair phase.
Yeah. So they move.
So it's like they move 12.
Yeah. Well, I guess I just won't move them. How about that? What's your control on these guys? Like 3?
Didn't check. Didn't really think it would ever come up.
Honestly, it's very strange that I don't have to move anywhere. Like, I could have just sat where I was, you know?
Well, Control 2.
Control 2.
That's this mission pack, I think. Is like,
And as I say that, I'm like, yeah, why would I go forward? Although you could just land here and then drift, right? So then I guess you can't land there.
I can drift to get there. Is that what you're asking? What are you asking?
What is your drifting?
When he goes to fight, he moves through all your stuff,
Right.
2d6 inches, and then does Morrowind.
Yeah, but you have to land somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Like, but you could just like fly over and then walk back and then do Morrowind.
I don't think they fly. I think it's just that ability lets them move through stuff. Because, like, there's no way that...
Do you have to like walk over somebody to do it though?
Oh, they fly.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they fly.
And they move how far?
10.
10. And they could move 3, so they can go 13.
Yeah, but there's stuff right in front of them. They can't move 3.
Yeah.
I guess I can move the stuff and then move
And
one
then
of them.
move Well, you do the because you have 2 units.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 units. Yeah. I can move the pigs 3 and then move the cabbage 3.
Okay. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like it's pretty obvious. So this is okay. All right. Well, I believe that.
Do you believe in miracles?
I believe in miracles.
I kind of want to test our theory of, like, we could both do nothing for the whole game.
I feel like we definitely could.
But is that content? Is that content?
Look, we are representing the game as it will be played. That's what we're doing.
Is that content?
It's
Well, it is content. Is it good content? That's the actual
Is
question.
this content?
no.
Let's see. Let's say hypothetically, like, if we just put it on the scoreboard, I get 40 points and he gets 40 points. Who wins?
Amazing.
So I would get 8 primary turn and you would get 8 primary turn because
Yep.
we both hold 2 objectives.
That's gonna that's what we're
and
gonna do.
neither of us is gonna score battle tactics.
Yeah. Okay, Miss Lindsay.
Why?
All right, Miss Lindsay. Before we do any of this crazy hypothetical stuff, I am going to be ending my turn there. I have nothing else to do. No
Okay.
charges. I'm outside of 12 of everything, everywhere. So at the end of my turn, I get 8 points. Who would have seen it coming? I hold 1 objective of 5. I hold 2 objectives, which gives me 8. I do not hold more than Bridger, so not the 10.
Okay?
Okay.
And then I will pass it off to the orcs.
I have to make the decision of whether we're playing a game right now.
Yeah, because I still can't get to. You will control every engagement in this game.
I don't. The thing is, if I let you walk up one more turn, now you're really now you're in trouble. But you won't walk up,
Yeah.
so we won't play a game, Brian. We're just never gonna do anything. It's nobody wants to go first.
Yeah, and I was forced to go first.
And battle tactics used to make you
You have to do something.
go do a thing.
Yeah.
But now battle tactics are like so hard. Why bother?
Yep.
Just hang out at home on the couch watching TV.
Well, Ben Routier says so. Plan table them is probably the default strategy.
The table?
Yeah, to table.
Because battle tactics are so hard.
Yeah. It's all
Yeah.
just like
Bridger
kill that,
has
kill that
this
unit,
theory.
kill that unit.
I think we're gonna cast a lot. It's gonna be a shooting edition. I think this is like, well, it's not an edition of Sigmar, but I think this
Handbook.
mission pack,
Yeah.
shooting. I think if you castle up with 3 trebuchets and you just chill.
Because I feel like a lot of people are going to want to take the, pick 3 units and I'll go kill them, and they'll just take lists that can go and kill the things. Mm-hmm. So I pick my 3 trebuchets that are sitting behind my whole army that'll never move off this one objective. Yeah. Cool.
We'll see. We're gonna find out. It's also possible that this mission in particular allows you to not
Yeah, just be very uninteractive.
interact
Yeah.
at all. Right, so it's my hero phase.
It is indeed.
It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to.
Oh, don't cry, Bridger.
I get to move 2 units. I don't have to pick anything. This is weird. I feel like I should be picking. I should be drawing a card or like
Yeah, it's very
picking a thing.
strange.
It just feels wrong. I'm not gonna fight you. To be clear.
Oh, perfect. Good. I love this.
Just to be clear, I don't think 6 pigs can kill 10 warriors. To be honest, just between friends.
I honestly, what's the rend? You can get them to rend 3, right?
No, they go to Ren 2.
Rend 2.
They might just be Ren 1. Let's
Don't
consult.
they have anti?
They have a new
rend? Or was that on the mock rush?
the
Gotcha.
big
Oh, that was the one that was all tricked out.
big guys are.
Yeah.
He's going to Ren.
Yeah, he won't get me.
Yeah, they're just Ren 1, 2 damage.
Oh, that's not good. Because I would all out defense, and then I have 6 of ward.
Yeah, and they lost their mortals. So I think you are better at fighting me than I am.
Except for the
fighting you.
2 cabbages.
Yeah, the cabbage is going to cause you problems.
Yeah.
So I just don't think I'm supposed to do anything. In my hero phase,
Not do anything.
I can and I will. In my hero phase, my big rock is going to say that your knights are -1 die on their charge.
-1 die?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's big. No, it doesn't happen.
Nice.
In terms of moving things 3 inches, I'm going to move those pigs.
Pigs in the middle.
No, I don't want to get closer to you. I mean, those pigs want to get closer to you because they could kill stupid
10
marauder
marauders.
people. Yeah. You power up every turn because you're getting your marks.
Yeah, I power up every turn. And then if you, so this is my Dark Oath Chieftain.
Your little naked man.
Yeah, so if this guy has any of the Dark Apotheosis points, and he dies,
Yep.
he just gets 8,
Oh,
which means he's going to be a demon.
they're like best friends forever.
And then he'll become a demon prince.
You finally figured out a way.
This is
You figured it
update
out.
Let me have a demon
You did
prince.
it. You
It's pretty
figured it
cool.
out.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move those pigs 3. I'm gonna move my models a little bit, and then I'm gonna pass the turn.
You can't keep putting this back on me, Richard. I moved 5 inches, bro. I can't get to you.
Then move your 5 inches.
While you're doing that, I want to thank T
Two.
for gifting 50 memberships.
Oh,
We
T.
delayed way too long on making a goal, so T was
what?
like, we're gonna hit whatever we
T?
make.
Well, joke's on you, T. I was going to say 53.
We already hit that. That's
Oh, did
done.
I was going to say, what are we at, Lindsay?
We are currently at 56.
I was going to say 57, actually.
Oh, all right, it's official, Lindsay. The goal.
The goal is 57.
57. All right, I'm gonna make you spread out. You gotta pick, or commit. You gotta pick a. You gotta pick a thing.
I am very non-committal, Richard.
You're gonna pick a thing.
No.
And I'm gonna make you pick a thing.
You can't force me.
And in the meantime, how far you moved? 10 with the.
They move 10, but everything else moves 5, except for her, obviously. 10, 10, 5.
I think we're moving back.
Thank you, Ben Routier, for helping us reach our goal of 57 and gifting 1 membership.
Oh, we smashed our goal. We killed it, crushed it.
But we didn't smash it yet.
Oh, you're right,
We've
you're right,
only
you're right.
reached it.
We
smashed that like
We
button.
haven't
We
crashed
hit the goal.
anything.
You're right.
Yeah. Oh. Here and. There we are. Yep.
That way.
By as you we get in the back of my head.
No, we're getting your ear.
It's weird the direction I have to point. You know, like it's in the left side of the screen.
You could.
So
Oh, now we're
right
getting in the
side
back of my head.
That's
It's right.
right
It's,
side
you
of
just
the
point right here.
Yeah, but like I can't point right there because it looks weird. I have to point there.
I can't help you.
See, now I point here. You know?
All right, let's. Okay, we
Throw me
formed
off.
up. We did a.
I want to thank Morty Hammer for gifting 1 membership.
Oh, thank you so much.
and
Oh, we
helping us
crushed it.
Smash our goal. And yeah.
Hold.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness gracious. You're too quick for me. Okay, and
Wait,
Nope.
Lindsay, what are you? Oh, damn, glass!
Perfect. We
Killed
nailed
it.
it.
nice
Professionals.
job, team.
Where? So you moved 10.
I moved 10.
All right. I'm gonna be
Oh, and I have regular charge too, so you better watch out.
like not minus the
No,
dodge.
minus a die charge.
All right. I'm gonna be 22 away because I know you can never make a 10-inch charge.
That's if you're 22 away, just outside of 22, I can't make it.
Oh, it's a 12-inch charge.
Yeah. I don't have 14-inch charge. What are you talking about?
I was doing the math wrong. I had you moving 12 in my head.
No, I moved 10.
Yeah, you moved 10. Okay. All right. So we are 21 apart.
Oh, I can make it 11. I'll knock out an 11 right
You can
now.
try.
Yeah.
And then Abraxia also moves 10?
Yeah. And it's really nice because she doesn't have to babysit the army or like the Varangard anymore, because she doesn't have the ignores fights last on the double fight, so she can just go and do her own thing. It's pretty cool.
I like that
Yeah.
for her. All
I
right.
enjoy it a lot actually.
I'm that's my whole turn. Lindsay just stood up, so I'm gonna end my
wait,
turn.
I just stood up.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You're
going
gonna
for.
have to wait.
I like backline my army. If you get any closer, I'm gonna fight you.
Richard, we have to do something.
No,
We have to
you
play a game.
no, you have
Oh,
to.
you
do
can
something.
double turn me right now.
I'm gonna double turn you on turn 5, just for
Just to
rubbins.
rub it in,
Just
yeah.
for rubbins.
All right, so we're gonna go into the roll up now, then, yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
guess we should
But
So
score.
I get my 8
scoring.
points. I get my same 8 point. Oh, this scoreboard's probably gonna be broken.
Oh yeah.
We got.
Yeah.
I gotta go in and.
Well, we're taking notes.
Tear all
Today
this
is the
out.
note
Today
taking.
is the day to figure these
We've been
things
so
out.
busy with the 40K,
Yeah.
changing all the 40K stuff,
my God.
and then suddenly it was this, and it's like, oh, okay, well,
we were not prepared.
We
yeah,
were
yeah.
not
So,
prepared at all.
scoreboard. There we go.
Yo,
writing
I
it down.
got 8 points.
Okay, roll off.
Here we
Okay.
go.
This is the first dice we've rolled.
This is actually the first dice we're rolling.
It's only turn one.
Hey, you could double turn me. Also, we should talk about, we have Baron dice.
We do have Baron dice. Thank you, Baron. We love you.
These are amazing. I got the Chaos dice.
And I have an orc.
It's amazing.
Adrian lost one of these orc dice,
Yeah.
like a jerk.
Okay,
Okay, well, the
so
decision is back on you, Bridget.
Yeah.
You won the roll off.
No, it's you.
No. I mean, like, you can take the double turn
No,
off.
if I double turn you, it's actually really bad. Because now if you double turn and you're not down by 11 points or more, your opponent becomes the underdog forever. Forever.
Until I decide to double turn you.
Right.
And
Which,
then
like,
to return the favor to give you the underdog.
why would you
Why
ever
would you ever do that?
Why would you ever do that?
Okay. So let's jump into the Chaos turn 2. Hero phase for me is going to be the same thing as last time. I have to pick a unit to get extra marks. I will choose the Chosen,
Yeah?
and I will also choose. Oh, actually, you have a lot of mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Nurgle might not be the worst thing because he's going to 6 up ward. You know what? I will do Nurgle on the Chosen.
Okay.
Give him 6 up ward. And then for the Chaos Horde ability, I will choose the Chosen, and then I'll choose my Dark Oath Chieftain, and then also the
Marauders?
in the front. So they will also
they're
mark a
Nurgle.
Nurgle
Yeah.
for this turn.
Okay.
No other command phase things to do, so I will just jump on into the movement.
Here we go.
Trying to figure out what I'm doing here.
We're not going to play a game, right?
Do we have to, Bridget? We can't.
I'm taking
not
my
play.
toys
have
and
to
I'm going
play a
home.
game.
I don't even need to stand on the middle objective, I've realized. I can leave it. I'll still get my 8 points.
Oh, because we hold them. Oh my.
Well, you can take it. I don't care. I'll get my 8 points.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, let's move my Chaos Bond. So he moves 2d6. He's gonna move 9 inches. Let's see. What's this guy?
What is this mission pack, dude?
It might just be this mission. To be
It
fair,
might
But-
be, yeah.
I am concerned, to say the least.
Well, okay, we have Devin Wilson in chat, and Devin is trying to decide if they want to get into Ironjawz.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, don't base it off this game.
Yeah. They were like, I don't know if I can gauge it off of this game, but can you convince Devin
Okay.
to start Ironjawz or maybe another army?
So the history, like an overview of Ironjawz in Sigmar, they have largely been what you're seeing now, where it's like cabbages, which are the maw crushers. They're dragons that are really
Yeah.
rotund.
Those things.
Yeah.
large.
We're looking at their booties.
They are
of-
gorilla dragons.
They're
That's
yeah.
a great way to describe them.
Yeah, gorilla dragons. Plus gruntas, which are the pig cavalry.
Oh.
That's most of what has been played in Ironjawz, like not even just competitively, like what's been viable at all for a long time, because the foot Ironjawz, the whole thing of Ironjawz is your orcs in heavy armor, and they look like linebackers. They're just in so much armor that they move like 4 inches or something ridiculous. They've moved so slow that they're not playable forever. That's why this army has the move 3 inches thing.
Speaking of, did you want to move 3 inches thing? Okay.
Nah. Like, I had plenty of movement on my turn. You're going to charge me with a spawn, I'm just going to kill your spawn.
I'm not charging with this one. I'm gonna just
sure you're not.
walk in front of you.
Yeah, sure you're not. Right, so what you see on the table now is most of what has been playable as Ironjawz for a long time. Their identity as an army, historically, has been that they kill a unit, and then they get to interrupt the order of attacking. Because normally we alternate, right? In Sigmar, I fight, you fight, I fight, you fight. The history of Ironjawz is their thing. When they kill a unit, they're so excited, they get to pick to fight again. And so the goal of the army is to essentially kill your entire opponent's army in one turn by just fight, kill a unit, fight, kill a unit, fight, kill a unit. They were real good at double turning. When they're good, they're abusive,
And then they get punished for it,
and then they're terrible.
and then it becomes very sad.
They lost that identity in this edition of Sigmar, and I would argue they're soul searching. They're out there looking for a new identity, because I don't think they really have like a thing right now. They're just orcs on pigs. So maybe that wasn't very good at convincing you to play this army. If you like playing destruction, if you like double turning your opponent and just get them, which seems to be maybe what this mission pack is about, then they're not a bad pick, because they will return to a get them strategy as soon as they have a unifying strategy back.
They are a very honest army, because they do one thing, and that's like all they're going to do. You know?
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I have a ton of tricks, unless you're playing something like Cruel Boys, where they have like all the sneaky things.
Right.
Ironjawz specifically, they got one job.
Get them.
Get them.
Yeah, get 'em.
So it's a very simple game. So if you have like another faction that you play that's more complicated, or just you want a break from your main faction, this is a very easy army to get into because it's a low model count.
Yep.
Fairly straightforward to paint, I would say. There's a lot of armor, so you can have like some interesting colors. You have a lot of like potential weathering and hobby projects.
There's a lot of
on that side.
materials.
Yeah, a lot of natural materials like fur and stuff as well.
We got fur and horns and flesh and metal
Yep.
and wood. There's a lot of materials.
Yeah. So it is a cool hobby project for sure, and I've seen some people make amazing like armies for display and even just like for personal use and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think really cool. I personally would love to start them, but
It's not a Brian army.
it's not a Brian army.
It's not
exactly. I love the aesthetic of them. That's the thing. I love the way that they look. I love the aesthetic, but I'm not. This is not how I play.
You're going to love the way you look.
I guarantee it. Anyways, I have done my movement.
Great.
Do you want to move?
No? Why would I want to move?
I don't have anything to shoot.
Cool. You going to charge me with your...
Nope.
I think I might charge you.
You gonna charge me?
Yeah, +1 damage on the charge, brah.
Okay.
I think... You know what, Lindsay?
Yeah.
No time like the present. Spend me 2 command points.
2.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm going to
First
countercharge...
command points of the game.
First game action, really. I'm going to
First dice roll of this game.
countercharge these pigs into that spawn. Can 6 pigs kill 1 spawn?
Probably.
Find out next time.
Dragon Ball.
They're going to fight these marauders and die to Gene Wilder. That's really the problem.
Historically, he's been pretty bad. So.
Maybe I'll just kill Gene Wilder.
No, you can't. You have to let me use him.
No, you're never going to get to use it. Every time Rafiki fights, I'm like, oh, probably shouldn't let that happen again. All right. We've got you surrounded. Come out with your hands up.
Oh, no. Okay, well, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm listening.
Hold up, pause.
What? You were going to tell me what?
I had to move.
You moved 2D. What? What's up?
I'm just an idiot. That's
You
what's up.
random moved him? He
I
random moves,
moved,
doesn't he?
He moved 2 inches.
Plus,
There's no plus. It's just 2 inches.
no.
2?
There's not. That's wrong. It's two. That's a typo. It's 2d6. He does nothing in the game moves 2 inches. And I think we've seen that typo before.
I'm
He
pretty
does not
sure-
move 2 inches.
I'm pretty sure I read it in this, which is
moves
why I was like,
2d6.
well, he moves 2d6. But the card literally says 2 inches. Okay, it does say 2d6.
He does
It
not
say
move
2d6.
2
Okay,
inches.
All right, okay. Well, I'll fight you. I have 2d6 attacks. I
Yeah.
can read that on the card. It's 9 attacks. I guess I should all attack him. Because he's -1 save. I'm dead anyway. 3, 6, 9.
What's his rend?
No. No rend.
Wait, if I all defense, I go to 2-ups?
I'm not saying, yeah, it doesn't
Sure.
say that you can't get that, so.
Cool.
Hitting on 4s now, but 6s are crit 2 hits. Excellent. Wow, it's a good thing I attacked.
He normally hits on 5s?
Yeah.
That's double trash. I get 2-ups?
Cool. Oh boy.
Didn't even need it. Great. All right, let's break out this new Gorgrunta data sheet.
Oh, fun.
Here we go. Choppa or Haka, not both.
Not both.
3 times 6 is 18. These are,
Math?
so if I take 8 away from 20,
Nope. If you take 6 away from 24.
look, all my math's thrown off because I don't have 25 dice. That's the problem. So here's the Choppas, maybe the Hakas. Nobody knows. We're hitting on 4s.
6s do nothing?
No,
Sad.
this army's not about that.
Like
way.
I said, it's a very honest army.
It's pretty honest. 3s to wound.
Oh?
You're not about to roll my dice.
I was about to, and then you questioned it, and then no, I can't.
5.
5, you're rend what?
Rend 1.
Which means I'm just dead. Because I all-out attacked, which gives me now -1 save. And how much damage?
2 each.
Perfect. Yeah,
10 damage.
Only 10 damage.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he would have died regardless. He would have had a 6 up there.
That was a frivolous use of command points for both of us.
Yeah.
Kill the spawn.
Look, I have
Go
progressed
team.
the game.
Woo! Go team.
Killing it. That's going to be me, Lindsay.
Doing something. Okay.
So at the end of my turn, I will be getting 8 points because I hold 1, I hold 2.
Okay.
And then we can keep on keeping on.
Okay.
Yep.
Orcs.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we are. I get to move 2 units 3 inches. I still don't think it's time to fight you. I'm gonna move them for sure.
You going backwards, you coward?
No, I'm gonna fight Gene Wilder.
Oh, you can't.
Or maybe, hear me out, crazy. Just kill the Marauders and like be on like that side of
objective?
you, take the objective,
Yeah,
get
you
a 10-point turn.
more?
Then you're the
You could get
underdog.
more than 8 points.
I actually don't want to be ahead by 2 points because then you get to do the weird
The infinite underdog.
the nature thing. I think I want us to be tied. Oh, but I'm gonna score a battle tactic is a problem. I'm gonna kill a character.
You're going to kill him.
I might.
No, you won't.
I might.
You won't.
I
He
might.
needs to fight, Pritchard.
might.
If he doesn't fight, then he can't be a demon prince.
Wait, he needs to fight for him to be Demon Prince?
So
if he dies with no points,
the
you
only
don't
way-
get it. New quest! Here we go!
So the only way that this guy gets the apotheosis points is if a character dies that had any amount of apotheosis
Okay.
points. He gets 8.
Great.
She's a name character.
So she
Cannot
can't
generate
get points. Gene
He's-
Wilder, named character.
And obviously he can generate for himself, but when he dies, obviously he doesn't give it
Well, he
to
goes
him.
to 8 points when
So
he dies.
he's the one that's going to give him.
Okay, so new quest. Just kill that guy.
I'm so sad. This life.
We
I just had
figured
one
it out.
dream in my life.
You're
One time. I just wanted a Dark Oak Chieftain. One time to become a Demon Prince.
Nice.
And it won't happen.
Is he a 3-up armor? 4-up.
3 up.
3-up?
Yeah.
They can't get through that.
Yeah, not with an all defense.
I don't know if they could get through it without. Okay, look, I'm going to move them 3 inches. And the battle has begun, whether or not that's correct. Oh, I got to give your...
Oh, mine is dice charge.
Yep, here we go.
Hello.
Yep,
This is on the Vanguard.
yep. -1 dice on their charges. So I think now it's time. With that, I will move 2 units 3 inches, and then I will move my army normal. Bundling it together. We're going to...
That makes sense.
Little humble bundle situation here.
The math checks out. How's chat doing, Miss Lindsay?
Just doing good.
Is everybody excited for this super interactive game?
They're more interested actually in seeing how the Ironjawz are.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm hurt.
they're
My
interested in
core.
seeing like how the cabbages work, how the new ones are feeling and everything. How the Ghyran changes are feeling for the Ironjawz.
We're going to test it out. I don't know if I love the Gorgrunta changes. Gorgrunta's had a problem before of like, if you had any armor, they just can't get through it. That's still a problem.
Yeah, it hasn't really changed.
So, like, they are different, but let's go over the changes.
Let's do it.
They lost anti-infantry, anti-cavalry on their main weapon. They gained charge +1 damage on their main weapon. So now all their attacks are 2 damage on the charge. But they lost an attack on both their profiles. And they lost the impact mortals. And they gained an ability that is functionally useless because they do not have enough movement to make it work. So they gain the ability to move through infantry, but you can't start or end within 3 inches. And they move 9,
And they have
and their
big
bases are like 3 inches long. So unless you start at 3 inches in front of your opponent, you cannot move through them.
Yeah.
Because you have over 9 inches of
You would need more
space
than
to
9
cover.
inches of movement.
right,
Yeah.
which you have 9. Unless you're the Gorgrunta detachment. We keep using the word detachment. We're broken. It's 40k. Every unit you kill gives you
Formation?
+1. That sounds right. Gives you +1 move up to 4. So then they can go up to 13-inch move, and
And then it actually works.
the ability on their profile becomes okay. It becomes like, eh.
Yeah.
It's go time. Teen Titans go.
Ding, 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 ding,
I think I just let this cluster of your army exist and ignore them. Teen Titans.
Yeah, I don't know. I would like you to go for them, I'll be honest.
Nah, I heard they move real slow.
Everything is so slow.
Yeah, so 9 plus 2 is, sorry, 9 plus 3 is 12. So we're just gonna.
Ooh, we've got a super chat that just came
Ooh,
in.
yeah?
That's from, directed at Brian.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
Brian, this is from. Da-da-da-da.
Ooh.
Come on.
Oh,
Oh, I turned this off. This is from Lewis Finney. Thank you so much, Lewis, for the super chat. And they ask, hey, Brian, can you tell me about painting Abraxia? I love the tan with black trim armor scheme. I want to paint that for when I buy into a Chaos Army.
Oh, amazing. Thank you. So the scheme for my Slaves to Darkness, they're 2 Tamiya paints. I don't remember the name of the paint specifically, but if you message me on Discord, I can get it when I get home. Oh, actually, I might have a picture on my phone. Hold on.
He might have a picture.
Pause. Hold.
Does he have a picture?
I might. I think I sent it to somebody.
He might have a
in
picture.
Discord, actually.
Does he have a picture?
Let me check, because I might have it in Discord, the colors that I use.
He might have a picture. Hold on. Should I? Was this a WA turn? Were we WA? Oh.
Where's the painting channel on Discord? Did it disappear on me?
There's a search function.
There we go. Hobby Titan stock.
Teen Titan.
Yes, okay, cool. So the main color that I use, and this is like a full opaque, full base coat, make sure that it's like full opacity. It's Flat Earth by Tamiya, and so that's like a kind of more of a brown tone. And then I use Wood Deck Tan, which is another Tamiya paint, over top of that, and that's kind of like that more khaki color. And then I use Off-White by Scale 75 to like highlight that as well. So the Tamiya paints, they are acrylics, but they are not water-based acrylics. They are solvent-based. So if you're going to use them, make sure that you have the correct thinner for them, because you're putting them through the airbrush. It's not super great unless you thin them down with their thinner, but it's not, again, it's not water. So if you put water into it, it's just going to separate the paint. It's going to make it disgusting, and it's going to mess up your airbrush. So use a thinner. It's like an alcohol-based thinner.
Good advice.
It's also flammable, so don't put it next to flames.
Also good advice.
But those are the main colors that I use, and all of that is basically through the airbrush, just those 3 stages. And then once I go and do the trim, which is just a mix of black and pastel yellow, it's just to make it basically a little bit more gray. Instead of just using black and white, I like to use yellow because it gives a little bit more color interest. And then once I do that, I go in and I'll do some like chipping and with just an off black mixed with brown, basically, to give it, again, just a little bit more color, make it a little more rusty. And then after I do that, I'll highlight the chipping with like that off-white color again, and then I basically wash the whole model in oils, and that's it. It's very, very quick. It's very simple, and I did it like that because they were meant for the stream, and it makes it very easy to paint them quickly. But it's honestly, it's not that hard of a scheme. Anybody can do it. It's very, very simple. The only thing is the trim, of course, is time-consuming. But yeah, if you message me on Discord, I can give you a little bit better of a breakdown. And
I thought that was a pretty comprehensive breakdown.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Excellent. Well, yeah, thank you for the super
Yeah.
chat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna WA this turn.
That was a very sad wall.
Well, it is kind of a sad WA. So I get +1 to charge, +1 attacks, and because I have my king, my liege, +1 to hit.
Cool.
The reason I didn't want to WA is like I'm just gonna charge your horses, your marauders, and then if I don't charge really high with a bunch of stuff, I don't get anywhere. But I'm realizing Gorgrunta's charge through stuff. Oh, is it only infantry? So I have to check. It's only on the
If it's
front.
only infantry, that'd be great.
It is only infantry. Okay.
So no wall, yes wall.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still gonna WA. I think the mortals from my mega boss will kill 5 marauders because they're what, 2 wins each? Are they 3?
They're 3 wins each.
3? That's too many.
Yeah. Let me double check. There are definitely more than 2 though.
That's too many. Well, definitely more than 2 is gonna be 3 because there's not 4.
There are 3, yeah.
That's a lot. No, I'm doing it. I'm WAing.
And they are currently Mark of Nurgle. That's
Yep.
6 support.
Yeah, I think I'm here. We're doing it.
You're doing it.
We're doing it.
That's it?
I'm here.
Sweet.
It's party time.
Is that in your charge
Command
phase?
phase.
Command phase. Okay, cool. Yeah, checks out.
Shooting.
Well, hold up. I get to.
Oh, hey,
I'm
oh,
gonna move.
you can
I'm
move?
gonna. I'm gonna. What's it called?
Redeploy?
Redeploy. That's what I was looking for. I think I'm gonna do it on the Marauders here. Oh, you can move your infantry though.
That's right.
We're not doing on the Wilder Fiend.
Now, if you redeploy him, you cannot countercharge with him.
We're not going to do anything with him.
Are you redeploying anything?
I take it back.
Nothing. Okay, you just leave. We're
We're
leaving.
just going to leave it. We're going to hold what we got.
Chilling. Okay, I do. My maw crushes. They yell. Ah. Okay, it'll do the same. Yep. Okay, well, we're just gonna do this twice. We are shooting your Marauders. It's the only thing in range. 8 shots. 2s and 3s.
2s and 3s. There we go. Good start. 6s do anything?
That was a great start. No. No, they do not. 3s. There you go.
Rend?
5 of them, no rend.
No rend, you say?
No rend.
Cool. So 5. So these are 5 up saves. Followed by 6 up wards. How much damage?
1.
6 ups.
Not very good
I will
yells.
take 2 damage, so one guy is down to 1. I guess I count up.
we
So
do
one
it
guy has
again.
taken 2.
2s. And 3s. 4 this time.
5s. Followed by 6s. So I'll take 3, so a guy dies.
Ah. Great.
Up to 2.
We did it. We're done shooting. Charges.
Sweet.
We're going to start with those pigs. Charging.
You just charge. You don't got to declare.
Just charging.
Oh.
That's a pretty big
Woohoo!
charge, Brazier.
That's a big charge.
Pretty big charge.
I don't really know what to do with that. That's a big charge.
You better not kill this character. I'm going to be so sad.
I don't think I can, but I really want to try. And if you all defense him, then I might get to wreck the rest of your army.
Wow.
So,
I hate everything that's
I'm just
happening.
gonna.
Oh, you're going to engage Rafiki too?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I
game
got,
over, dude.
I got nothing, man. Not only am I going to engage Rafiki, he's going to get to fight me. Because we're putting 6 pigs into your stupid lord. All right. That charge is done. We are next going to charge my mega boss. Because he is a mega boss.
He is a mega boss.
He's +1 to charge right now. Because we
well, everything's supposed to be charged right now.
no, everything with an 18 of they were not
that
possible.
specific one.
Yeah,
I understand.
Everyone with an 18 of him is +1 to charge, which is everything except these pigs. Anyway, mega boss. Here he goes. +1. 10,
11.
11, which is great because if he rolls an 8+, he does more mortal wounds. So that's good.
This really is your army.
It was my army. I have to say, even though I never really got to play Ironjawz in their prime, it's the most Bridger army they've ever made.
I feel like the ghost probably would be though, right? Like the ones where it used to be the higher the charge roll, the more buffs you got on the charge. You know? I feel like that's also
Mega Gargants used to roll a number of dice equal to the charge roll. Like the more you and Kragnos, you got to roll 3. It was different times. Anyway, moving what 12, 10, 11.
11.
Do I want to be?
The very best.
Yeah, it's go time. You're gonna all defense something, and it's not gonna be okay. So it was an A+. It's D6 mortals on a 2-up,
Send it.
and the result of the 2-up is the
Is
mortals.
yeah. Here's one.
Wow.
It's fine.
Never
The
happened.
super high charge means he's gonna get to fight whatever he wants anyway.
No.
But I am disappointed in him. We're gonna charge these Gorgrontas.
Wow.
I don't think I care. I have much more important charges, and they were just gonna fight Marauders, which is like whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
It's whatever. With this huge charge, invalidates their purpose. So we're gonna let that go because we got business to attend to. These Gorgruntas.
And the ponies. 7.
8.
8. Dang, you couldn't let me say 7, man. At least let me finish the 7 first.
Okay. Do I want to be on the interior? I think I do. I think I want to clear out some space for Papa.
Papa?
So 8 inches doesn't feel very long here. That's because you're like in the way.
Well, that was the point. Yeah.
Yeah, it's real annoying. Wish you hadn't done that. Okay. All right. And then Papa. I actually don't know if he fits there. I think we have to go here. Let's get the big guy in. I think he does mortals on the charge too.
I'm sure he does.
8?
Is that it?
Yep.
Gosh, these bases are so big.
Oh, God. I'm just. Great. Good thing I moved that guy. The base is unreasonably large. I've charged with everything. Oh, mortals. Does he do mortals?
Mortals. Does he do mortals?
Let's check his mortals. Check his vital signs.
Dead on arrival.
No, neither of them
Perfect.
innately does.
So that's all your charges?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to spend 2 command points, Miss Lindsay. I am going to countercharge with the Warrior.
Oh.
We're going to try and stop this whole mess from getting into my Varandroid, because that would make me...
This guy drifts. He does whatever he wants. You can't stop him. He's going places. This is the drifter. He's the hyperlight drifter. Okay. The charge is happening. I don't know where that other die went.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Did you fail your count?
Yeah, of course I did.
Oh, here's the other die. I found it.
Oh, what would that one been? I still would probably failed. Okay.
Well, that's
That's great.
pretty bad for
I
you.
love that.
Do you have any start of fight phase stuff?
Oh, I guess I could fight twice stuff, but I'd have to do that now.
Yeah.
But you would just kill me.
I would just not
Yeah.
get into combat with your fight twice stuff.
Abraxia, her new stuff
Goldrak.
is in the charge phase. Let's see. She does have a combat phase 1. Does anything over here not have a chaos mark yet? Let me see. I'm not holding 12. I guess the Wilder Fiend. But do they have? Sorry, I have to look at a lot of things.
You're good, dude. I'm looking at my stuff. You look at your stuff, I'll look at my stuff.
Okay, so I will go ahead. So Abraxia does have a combat phase thing.
Yep.
So this is one of the new abilities, Champion of the Undivided. So she's going to pick a Slaves of Darkness unit that does not have a mark of Chaos, and that's holier than 12, so it'll be the Wilder Fiend, because that's what is holier than 12. And then it will just get +1 rend. For melee weapons, while they contesting an objective that I don't control. Yeah, perfect. So it's on the objective, it'll get +1 rend because you can currently control the objective.
I do? I'm only control 2.
I'm 1. All these guys.
So I have 8. You have
I
1,
have
2,
1,
3,
2,
4,
3,
5.
5, 6, and he's only 1.
Okay. Wow.
So yeah, +1 rend on the Wilder Fiend.
Great.
I believe that's the only combat phase to do, or combat phase things to do, because I'm not going to activate my fight twice, because... Oh, maybe I could, and it's just a deterrent for you to know.
You go fight twice? Maybe I'll drift into your warriors over here.
Yeah, that's the only problem is if... You know what, I'll do it on the Chosen. They'll fight twice.
Okay. Chosen fighting twice?
Yep, because they're Mark and Nurgle, they're probably more likely to survive.
I don't know what any of this means, man. We're gonna find out. I have to drift now, I believe, because we're in the combat phase. And all the fight abilities happen after all the combat phase abilities that aren't fight abilities.
Oh, so I guess I would see where you drift and then decide. Because you do yours first and I do mine.
Oh. Well, here comes drift. On a 2-up.
Here's a 1.
Roll a D3. So on a 3-up.
On a 3-up. Here's a
Why?
2.
Now, what? Now, hold on. Why would they instruct you to roll a D3 and then on a 2-up? Just say roll a D6 and on a 3-up. The value of the D3 is irrelevant.
Doesn't matter, yeah.
Doesn't do anything. Because you then roll 2D6 to see how far you go. So there's a 3-up to do it. That's bad rules writing. Right there. That's...
Well, it's just so you can roll a 2.
He's not even drifting.
Because it said a 2-up and it failed, you know?
Yeah, that does make me feel bad. You know what? That does make me feel bad, James. Get better rules editors.
Cool, so no drifting.
Okay, do you still want to fight twice?
What does that even mean?
No,
You
dog.
can still get into me if you want, right?
I mean, if any of this stuff kills these marauders, he gets to pile in 3 and then fight 3. So anything within 6 of him can be fought. So yes.
So yeah, I'll do the Chosen.
Chosen.
The Chosen. The Chosen will fight twice.
Well, now I don't have to make decisions because I can just put it off forever.
Yeah.
This is great.
Well, you do have to select the first thing to fight.
Yeah, it's them. Wait. You didn't think. Sorry, you didn't think.
Yeah, you know.
You thought I was gonna.
I just need to fight with him one time, Richard.
You're
One
not gonna
time.
Fight with him, Brian. All right, so we have.
All in defense, I do it.
You know what? On attack. I don't care. We're both out of command points, Lindsay. We're wilding up in here.
Oh my god.
Everything into your lord.
Have we
so
discussed the changes to all-out attack and all-out defense?
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
We kind of breezed past it. All out
Yes.
defense is just for one attack or one activation.
Yep.
It's like Armor of Contempt in 40k now. I'm declaring an attack against you. You all out defense. You get +1 to your save for this attack and this attack only. All out attack still gives you +1 to hit, but it gives you -1 save for the remainder of the phase. So there's some like tactical choices on when you're choosing to activate units and when you all out attack.
Yeah. Now there's an actual risk versus reward for something like all out attack, whereas before obviously it was just only ever beneficial. Now
Yep.
there actually is a little bit of a downside, and a pretty big downside actually.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing ghosts, in which case you don't care.
That's a good point. Yeah. Or any other ethereal units that can't have their save modified.
Yeah, like Bellicor or something.
Yeah, there's spells. I think undead. Yeah, I'm always messing with you. Oh, the most of the death factions have stuff like this. Yeah. Anyway, here's pigs. Here's the swords, the choppas and the stabbas. Threes and threes.
3s and 3s.
Let me confirm that
Well, let me take out these 2s.
it's definitely hitting on threes. Yeah, 3s and 3s. Not bad.
Pretty good. No, you can't do this to me.
4, 8, 9.
2, 4, 6.
9 rend ones, so your normal save. 9 3-ups.
9 3-ups, you
Oh,
say.
this guy-
These are all 2 damage?
This guy's dead. Yeah,
He's gonna live. I'm not gonna fail a single one. You ready?
this guy's dead.
He's dead.
Is he already dead?
Immediately dead.
Brian, come on. Now, I'm going to lose a lot of pigs to Gene Wilder.
I'm so sad. Oh, speaking of, you killed a model.
Yeah.
We start the tally.
I also killed a hero.
Oh, come on.
So, I don't know if any of the rest of this really matters.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I get to choose the next one, huh?
You're fine.
So I'll choose the
With Marauders,
Marauders, I guess, because it's the only
Alright.
thing they can actually fight. They are currently Mark of Nurgle, so I won't get any benefit for them fighting.
Yep.
However, they will still punch you in the face. I guess the 3 of them will punch him, and then the one guy will punch her because he has to.
Looking forward to it.
So let's do the javelins first into
Yeah.
the blue one. So 1, 2, and 3. Hitting you on 4s. Excellent. And then I'll wound you on 4s. So 1 at rend 1.
4 up. Go.
Excellent. And then the 1 into the orange one. Hits you once. It wounds you once. Rend 1.
4 up. Ooh, 1 damage?
Yep. And then these are the horses. 5s, nothing. And then the horses, or the horse singular, 5s, nothing. Cool. Carry on.
Carry on my wayward son. I think it's these Gorgruntas to clear the way, and then I put both the Mock Rushes in your chosen.
Chosen.
Chosen. The chosen of Siege. Yep. So we will fight. Can I even get all 6? Oh, I can. You can surf. Right. So this guy goes here. That guy goes where he was. I'm just going to drop this guy in. They all take the place of the previous guy. That's how surfing works. This is a silly surfing game. Okay, well, I'm just going to roll the same number of dice every time I activate, I guess. 3s and 3s. Well, that was exceptional.
That was great.
Yeah.
Did you all attack these guys?
Yeah.
So they're hitting on 2s?
No, these guys have the +1 from them.
Oh, I understand.
They're 4s to 3s. Yeah, their stat line's not good.
I'm picking up down.
Yeah. Yeah, this is wah. You're getting wah'd on. Wah. That's a lot of wounds. 3, 6, 9, 12.
Friend is 1.
Yeesh.
So these are 6s. Followed by 2 damage each.
Double that up.
I'll just roll this twice.
Okay, yep. Well, not that die.
6s. So I've made 2 so far,
Uh-huh.
which I think doesn't really matter, but I've made 3 total.
Okay. Put that back in. Of 24? No, of 3,
24.
6, 9, 10 of 20. So you take 17 damage.
Which is dead.
Yeah, they die. Yep. Let's back to you, sir.
Okay, well, I guess I'll activate the Wilder Fiend and try to kill some pigs.
Oh yeah, you're gonna kill some pigs. I'm -1 save. I all attacked.
Yeah, you did. Here we go. And I have +1 rend at the moment because I still don't control this.
Ooh-wee.
Okay, let's go. 3 attacks. These are hitting you on 3s.
Yeah.
2 hits, and then these will wound you on 3s. Rend 3.
That happens.
So D3 damage each. Be 3 damage total.
That's it.
Well, I got more attack.
Is he gonna kill one pig?
He's gonna kill no pigs. Ready? No 4s.
Are you killing one pig?
Hit you 3 times. These will wound you on 3s.
So 3 damage. That's. I was like all worried.
Every time he activates.
I was all worried about this.
Yeah, no, I don't know why.
Okay, well, that was cool. We're gonna go with the Lord. What's it? Gordrak? I'm always forgetting this guy's name. Oh, I had +1 attack. I really killed those Marauders.
No.
That was half of my attacks with 1 less attack.
I love this view.
Gordrak. Okay, this is into Chosen.
Chosen.
And you chose to all defense your silly Lord.
It was worth it.
I hope it was worth it. Okay, so we are 9 attacks. Are you, by any chance, a hero?
I am not.
Or are you a monster?
Neither of those.
Oh, okay. Lame. So we're hitting on 3s with our Smasha and Cunnin. That's a bad name. Smasha and Cunnin are his 2 weapons.
Yeah.
He named one of them. What a dork. 2s and 2s.
Well,
Yep.
That seems pretty good.
Yep. Those all hit. Are you getting run over, Brian?
Oh, for sure. This is classic.
8 wounds. Rend 1, though. Why is he Rend 1?
I don't know, but here's my 4-ups. Damage?
2.
2. So I have 8 feel no pains. 6s. I take 7, so I kill 2.
7.
And the guy has taken 1.
And then we have Big Teeth's fists and tail. Threes and 2s. Do. Ba-boo-boo-boo. That'll be 6 more Rend 1.
4s. Damage?
3. So that's 12 damage. Not again, Brian.
I'll take 10 of those damage, which kills the rest of them.
Oh, good.
Perfect.
One of these days, you'll get to play the game.
You know.
One of these days. Well, you get to fight with Marauders, I think.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Marauders, where are you guys at?
Happy day.
Happy day. This is the first time they've fought in a long time. Actually.
Real though.
Okay. Totally. Let's go tree. Let's go this way.
Brian.
I always forget it's 3-inch engagement range
Yeah.
to fight.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. Okay.
That was something I pointed out at the beginning of the edition. I had a game with Mel where I did some real dirty tricks because I wanted to test the limits of this edition. And I still think it's messed up. The fact that you can fight at 3 inches with everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you just fought me here.
I think it's unhealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although weapon ranges were also not good either. Like having everything with individual, like, oh, I have 3 different weapons with 3 different ranges. I think it's terrible. It just slows the game way down.
It did slow the game down. But it added shape that the game now lacks.
Yeah, it also, I mean, it gives you a reason to choose, like, oh, I'm going to take spears instead of swords and shield or whatever. Right. 5 with no rend.
But I'm -1 save because I all attack.
So you're -1 save because you all attack.
So 4s. Oh, they almost killed an entire pig.
They did more damage than the Wilder Fiend.
That is correct.
That was rend 3.
By a lot.
That's crazy.
Yeah. They did 4 damage to the pig.
Yeah, you take that.
Gene Wilder sucks.
So bad, dude. Oh, and a model died.
Oh, boop. Well, I'll tell you right now, Brian, another model is about to die.
Well, I'll tell you right now.
Huh?
You can only do, oh, it won't matter. You'll just get it anyways.
What?
The treasure. Because you just killed a treasure unit. So you won't get it now for killing the second one, but you'll get it next.
I'll get it later, yeah. Yep, I see what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Oh man, your treasure's getting robbed.
I thought it was pretty safe.
I'm taking all your treasure.
I felt like you were in your deployment zone this turn.
That's what this army does.
Like these dudes were touching your deployment edge.
touching the.
Just to be clear, I was as far away as I could have been.
No, you could have been touching your edge.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I had a nice little wall of dudes, so there's no way you're gonna get to me.
Well, but this
here
guy
we are.
drift. He failed the drift, but this guy drifts.
He didn't even do the thing.
You're never safe from him.
Yeah.
All right, here's a Mega Boss on Maw Crusher. He does have a relic that gives him +1 rend on his attacks, and a monstrous trait that gives the Maw Crusher +1 rend. So all of this is rend 2. If you were infantry, it would be rend 3.
Whoa. Good thing I'm not one of those.
Good thing. All right, so we'll start with Boss Choppa or Boss Hacka, not both, and neither named.
Perfect.
3s and 2s. Oh. You have like nothing left already.
I mean, that was like a lot of points.
Maybe we should have just
Stared at each other for across the way.
6, rend 2.
5s!
Oh, that was
Damage.
good. 2.
So you kill a dude, and one guy has taken 1.
And then we have the Maw Crusher's Fist and Tail. Fist and Tail. Break and Veins. 3s and 2s. Break and Veins. That'll be
5.
5.
Rend?
Rend 2.
5s!
3 damage each, so just 9 more. Did you? They're Nurgle, aren't they? Oh no, they're
They're
corn.
not Nurgle, they're
no,
corn.
they corn.
Okay.
They, those guys are corn, huh? Well, corn cares not from whence the blood flows. That's what we like to say around these parts.
Is that all your fights, Bridger?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Unfortunately, huh?
That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. I would say that was a pretty okay turn.
Yeah, we could probably score that one.
It wasn't great. You could have been better.
So scoring that up, Lindsay,
Yes.
it's 8 for primary, because you took this back, right?
Yeah, I took that back.
So I just hold 1 and 2 for 8 on primary.
Okay.
I got 5 on each of my battle tactics. I killed a hero, and I took some treasure.
Okay.
You took a lot of treasure there.
I did.
Taking all my lunch money.
I did take a lot of treasure.
Okay.
But on the bright side for you, Brian, most of my army is +1 damage on the charge, which I will never get again. And the wall is done. So like,
Why is done. But, Bridger, you could just double turn me here.
you know, if I roll higher than you, I will double turn you, and I will table you.
Here we go.
Can you beat a
Well,
5? All right, well, it's time to showcase why double turns don't, you can put any rules on them you want. You're the underdog forever, right?
hey! Oh, that means I get to do it now.
You do.
So let's do it now.
Shoot a laser beam at
I'm
me.
gonna shoot a laser beam from here,
Uh-huh.
all the way across to that one. So
Great.
it's gonna hit everything.
Everything. Are you doing the Destructo beam?
Oh, Destructo Beam for sure.
All right, we got it. I have
It's actually more
permission?
like the Special Beam Cannon, because it's a line, you know?
Special beam cannon.
Special Beam Cannon. Anyways,
I remember when they tried to bring that back.
that was so cool. Piccolo is such a cool character.
Was that cool when he pulls that out in the
The
tournament?
Special Beam Cannon is sick, dude.
Yeah, but we've progressed so far past the special. When you
Yeah.
got Super Saiyan God Kaioken 100 in the same montage as bringing back Special Beam Cannon from 15 years ago.
Okay, but without the Special Beam Cannon, how would they have beaten Raditz? This whole series would have fallen apart
Sure.
at step 1.
15 years ago, yeah. But now,
It's still pretty sick. Don't you ever disrespect Piccolo in front of me again.
he learned 0 new moves.
You don't need it. You
It's
can't teach an
Piccolo.
old dog new tricks, man. You don't need new moves.
Everybody else in the show is learning new moves. Krillin grew hair.
You know what?
What?
This is...
You tell me Piccolo couldn't learn 1 new move?
Well, he can't grow hair. If he could grow hair,
He
then...
can regrow body parts!
Yeah, but not hair.
All right, so we're going to look at this pulsing life energy of the forest. D3 mortal damage to every unit on the line.
Perfect. So I guess I'll start with my Marauders.
Yeah.
So D3, it's 1. The
Good.
guy will die.
Get him
just
outta here.
ticks up. We'll go ahead and do those blue piggies. We'll take 1.
Good.
Excellent. Your big cabbage man
Cabbage Patch Kids.
takes 3.
Oh!
Oh, baby.
That's more than the rest of your army combined.
Yeah, that's more than he'll ever take again. Other piggies will take 3.
Okay. And Brian is now the underdog, essentially in perpetuity.
Yep.
And then
I
you
cannot score battle
scored-
tactics this turn.
You scored both your battle tactics?
He
or
got-
just one?
Yes, both my battle
both battle
tactics.
Okay, so
'Cause
then.
each
total.
individual battle tactic can score.
Okay, so you got.
Once per turn.
Okay.
So it was
So
an
that
18
was
point
an
turn.
18-point turn.
Casual
Okay.
18-point turn.
Yeah.
Casually, yeah.
I will not score battle tactics this turn, Brian,
Which means you can't get another 18.
but you're going to die.
Yeah. I think
So,
Well,
so yeah.
shoot me.
You can't take the double turn out of me. Adrian's going to hate this.
Yeah, he's not watching.
This-
He already turned the
He
game off.
already turned it off. This is, I think, what Adrian dislikes the most about Age of Sigmar.
Yeah.
Cool. Hero phase stuff. I don't remember what my tower does other than take a die off of your charges. And that's the only thing I have to do in the hero phase. So we're just going to grab that real quick. -3 control score.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So on 4 up, we're going to take away 3 from her control score. Nope. Okay. Or should I just rolled it before I looked it up?
Oh, wait. I get 5 command points. I'm the underdog.
And I get 4.
Look at me go.
Look at you go.
I have more command points than I do points.
I get to move 2 units 3 inches.
Yes, yes.
They can't leave combat with this. If you're already in combat, you have to. It's a
stay
pilot.
there,
You
yeah.
gotta stay in combat. So like allocating resources this turn, Gorgrunta's Rafiki.
Are you scared of him? We saw what he did. And that was buffed from her.
Well, it's just like your 5th best thing, and I get to kill 5 of your
It's my
units.
5th best thing when I only had 4 units.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's your 5th best thing. And I get to kill 5 units this turn because 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I only killed 4 units this turn.
So the 5th best one, you gotta get away with
He
it.
gets to live. So these Gorgrunters are going into this character. Mega Boss is going into Warriors.
Warriors.
Gordrak is going into
Abraxia.
Abraxia. These pigs are going into Rafiki. Not much really needs to move very far at all, but I guess I get to move 2 things 3 inches. So I'll move these pigs. Boop, 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 boop. He's a demon on wheels. They're going to be in the way of his 3-inch move. They're meeting in the middle. They're going to kiss. Mwah. And he moves 3.
It's a nice firm handshake on the way by.
Oh, he's crop dusting. He's farting, for sure.
Ew!
There, yep.
Well, it's not him, it's the dragon.
So it's, when you are a cabbage,
Yeah.
it's gassy.
Yeah.
Problem. Okay, well, that's my hero phase. You want to do anything in the hero phase?
I have nothing to do in the hero phase.
Good. I'm gonna move.
Yeah, perfect.
Yep. You're gonna redeploy something.
Am I?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you've just given up. Maybe we've had a little bit too much Sigmar for Brian. We gave you a break. You got a couple of weeks without me.
Yeah, it was nice, I'll be honest. Just return to form immediately.
You were the one who talked me out of just sitting the whole game.
I didn't say anything!
No, you kept questioning it. You were like, "Come on, don't put this on me."
Well,
You gotta play the
told you
game.
I told you you were going to control every engagement,
Yeah.
and this has been the case.
Well,
I move 5 inches, you move 10. I think the math adds up pretty quickly.
The math's mathing for sure.
Yeah. What the heck? You throwing my command points away?
You could have
son of a
11.
gun?
I don't care. Pigs. Too many pigs. All right. I've moved. Do you want to move? You want to run away?
They're all stuck here. She's not going to get far enough away from anybody to matter.
Nope.
No, I don't care.
It's actually, it might even be better for me if she runs away.
Yeah, because then you can
Because
just...
then I can just make her, that'll be the last fight. And I'll just have Gordrak
Yeah, do the thing.
do the thing. Yeah. Shooting.
Shoot me.
Let's see if I have it remembered. Is it 6 or is it 8? No, it's 6. It's 6.
It's 6.
6
you're hitting
threes
on
and
threes
2s.
It's rend.
No rend,
No
one damage.
And 1 damage. Yep.
Oh.
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 Each of them kill the unit. So they each tallied. They have Wa tallies.
Oh, you get... Oh, wait. Where did Rafiki's dice go? You took Rafiki's dice.
I did not.
You did.
I did not.
He's at 3.
I did not touch Rafiki or his dice. 3s and 2s into Warriors
Warriors.
from my Mega
Mega Man.
Boss. I really wanted to say Megatrack Scrapjet. 4.
4. Rend is nothing, so 3 ups, followed by 6 ups.
Ooh.
Wait, 3 ups, followed by 6 ups. Take a damage. One guy has 1 wound
I
remaining.
got it. I'm on it. I got it.
Thanks, homie.
Oh, it's boring me with the horn.
Oh, boy. Can't.
We'll shoot Abraxia.
Excellent.
5. No range.
3s followed by 5s. 3s followed by 5s. She takes 1.
Good. Charges! Mega Boss into Warriors.
Okay.
Yep.
There's Bridger.
Here he goes.
It's Johnny.
Hello.
Wow.
We'll go to this side so that I can get on the objective.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He does Mortals. That was at least an 8.
And here's a 1.
Ooh.
It's another 1. No Mortals from
You
him.
hate this ability.
It's one of the only D6 Mortals left in the game. They dropped everything to D3s.
Because that's reasonable.
More reasonable.
Yeah.
Gordrak.
9.
Embrace the cabbage.
Womp.
Pigs.
Pigs.
These are big charge numbers.
These are really big charge numbers.
It doesn't do anything. Oh, look, they were like wedge formation. I didn't even mean to do that. They're like in a they're gonna
Like a
look.
pizza
You're getting
wedge.
Rohirrim charged right now.
I need some pikes. Oh, you ready for some Lord of the Rings?
When we picked a day to play, and I think that day passed and we did not play.
Yeah, we can
What?
talk about it after.
Was that this past Saturday we were supposed to play?
Probably.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I tried so hard
What are you doing this Saturday?
to get you two to.
I don't know. It's my friend's birthday,
Wow.
so I'm gonna be busy. And then the following weekend, it's my sister's baby shower. So, and I have family over. So,
It sounds like an excuse for you to get out of family.
I don't want to be there, I'll be perfectly honest.
Come here.
Like, I love my sister, but baby shower does not sound fun.
Pigs into Rafiki. These are huge charge numbers for
Yeah.
no reason. Like, it's just unnecessary.
Oh, let me move Rafiki's number, because it's gonna grow here shortly.
Oh, he's gonna die.
No, he's gonna kill you.
So,
Well, you have to start on Abraxia, otherwise Abraxia will just kill you.
yeah, I'm starting on Abraxia. Okay,
Okay.
I have charged. Do you want to?
I have
charge?
nothing to.
Oh, you're in combat
charge.
everywhere. Oh, you the Minotaurs?
Oh yeah, we're gonna charge the Minotaurs. They're gonna see some play.
Here we go.
Spend 2 command points, Lizzie.
Okay.
Here's a charge. Here we go. It's a 5. That
enough.
should be okay. Yep.
Funny thing is, he's just gonna drift away. Oh. Start of the combat phase. Drifting.
Yep.
3 up.
Nope. It's a 2. It's a 1.
Wow.
He was just gonna drift to the other side. You can't catch me. That's my only 5 phase ability. Actually, we're wrestling.
Oh.
I forgot to wrestle.
Oh, we're wrestling.
We have Gordrak in combat with a Monstar. So on a 3 up, written the normal way, roll a die on a 3 up. Not roll a d3 and on a 2 up. They figured it out for Gordrak. So
Look, this page was written way later than the other one. Oh, it's a 1 anyway.
this page is the page before. They're on the same physical page. Anyway, nothing happens. It would have halved your attacks for your companion.
Okay, well, I have Abraxia's thing. I still control this, right? You're 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have 10. Oh, no, 1 died, so I have actually 10.
So we're tied?
We're tied, but I think... Oh, because we're tied, and you didn't take it from me, do I still control it?
I did not. Yeah, you still control it.
Okay, so then I can't actually use the ability for her. He technically still was Mark of Nurgle because it persists until my following command phase, or hero phase. So I can't actually use her ability. Because I
That's a
can't
bummer.
select her for the ability. Because it's non-unique Slaves of Darkness. Yeah, she can't be selected for it.
That's pretty lame.
Yeah. Although I guess I could select him, and if you kill them, I can now then use the ability. So I'll select Rafiki for it still. And then if you kill the Marauders first, then I could use it. If that makes sense.
I won't do that. I wasn't planning to do that anyway.
Yeah.
But now I'm really not planning to do that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, Gordrak.
All out defense.
I think
Game I do. Push the button. 1 CV.
he has 9 attacks because he has 1.
1 extra.
Yeah, and it's not Wat turn.
That is not
I think I all attack. I'm down to 3
You're getting scary here.
Look, if you live, you might kill him on the return fire.
Well.
I don't think you'll live though.
Well.
2s and 2s.
2s and 2s. Here we go.
Smasha and Cunnin.
All the 1s. Please and thank you.
Okay.
I see A1. That's nice.
Now
Now do that again.
Par for the course. Yeah.
Or not again.
So that's going to be 8, rend 2, because you are a hero.
8. So this will be Rend 2 down to Rend 1. So these are 4 up saves. These are 2 damage each.
Yep.
4s followed by...
God, right.
Followed by 5.
She's like already dead.
Okay, fives.
Oh, good comeback.
So she'll take 5, 4, 6. So she's taking 7.
Great. Hey, excellent reversal.
What?
You know your judo well. Big T's fists and tail. Again, you are a monster, so I'm +1 rend. You're both of the things that this guy hates.
Yeah, that makes sense.
3s and 2s.
Mm-hmm. Five. These are rend 2.
Yep.
So same deal, 4s. These are damage 3.
Mm-hmm. Just
9 damage. It's
Oh,
casual
9.
5. 9. 5 ups. Here we go. Oh,
Valiant.
she is alive. She takes 3. She's taking 10.
Way.
Wow. I am
Wow.
Impressive.
Okay.
okay. He doesn't fight twice or anything, right?
No. But these guys could fight.
They could indeed. So I will go with her next. And we're just gonna surf.
Surf away from the
Oh, but she needs to be on the
That's
objective.
my one. I need that.
Will you kill me, Bridget? You promise you won't kill me, right?
Of course I'm going to kill you. If you stay on, I'm going to get you. Why does
Yeah,
she
like-
need to be on an objective?
Because she'll heal at the end of the turn. She'll heal D6 or D3.
We'll see about that.
She'll heal D6 if she's on an objective that I don't control, which currently I don't.
Yeah, you don't control it. That's a cool ability.
And then you know what the better. So there's 2 abilities. One, if I don't control an objective and she's on it, I heal D6, and then afterwards I can select one of your units to reduce your control score to 1.
Whoa.
So I get to heal and then also retake the objective.
That's cool.
I don't think they thought about it like that, but because I can choose the ordering of it.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
But she has to be alive to do that. So
So you can surf away?
there's not really like you're gonna hit me anyways.
No, if you surf that way, I can.
Yeah, but then I can't win the objective, Bridger.
That's correct. These are the decisions we make in a game of Warhammer. Are you looking at this? You want to fight with your Therodons? Is that what they're called?
The Therodins, yeah.
The Theoden?
Therodin.
For Gondor.
I can't let her die. She has to attack at least once. All right. We'll pile in. I'm gonna make sure I'm like
On the very edge.
on the very edge.
I'm on the edge.
I'm sorry. All right. She is super hurt though, so she's gonna have 4 attacks on the claws.
Oh,
They still only hit on
could you
4s.
imagine if I wrestled you and you had half that? 2 claw attacks?
I'm only hit you twice. And they don't do anything special. These will be winning you on 2s. 2 of them. These are rend 2.
And I auto attacked,
And you auto attacked.
so 6s.
That's 4 damage total.
Oh.
And then she's got 5 more attacks.
What?
She's better on the charge.
There's more coming, right?
This is the rest that's coming.
Coming down the line.
Huh.
Hey up.
So you'll have 3 more at rend 3 effectively.
Yep, so 6s again.
That is 9 damage.
Oh, he's taking 16.
If she had charged, that would have been 12 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
A lot of damage.
You didn't kill him though.
Yeah. How many wounds do you have total?
20. So she's only got 4 left. Only 4 left. I think we're gonna fight Rafiki.
Oh, no.
Because I'm pretty confident you can't do anything over here.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
Yeah.
fairly sure you're not gonna do anything to him. Because that's my all-out defense. So I think you got nothing.
Yeah, I'm going to be rend 1
Yeah.
into rend none.
You know, these 2 armies pretty similar. Gorgrundas into Rafiki.
Send it. Good.
Pretty sure only 5 of them can fight Rafiki.
No, he's within 3 probably, because you could just do. Right? Because you could just surf.
While you're surfing, I do want to thank Avat for gifting 1 membership.
Oh, thank you,
Oh, thank
Vi.
you.
Thank you.
3. Okay. Wait, how many? 3 or 5 or 6? 5? 5. Okay.
Good 5. Yeah. And you're rend 1.
Yep.
I am not infantry,
Yep. Oh,
so you'll only. Well, I guess you would only be rend 1 anyways.
they're always just run money.
Yeah, but you're 2 damage on. You have a ton of attacks. Not good. Carry on. Carry on. You're gonna die anyway.
This will be 4s and 3s. Is that? Oh, my phone's in my pocket. Pretty sure it's 4s and 3s.
I'll take out the 2s.
Yeah.
And you only have 2 3s.
I'm definitely hitting on 4s.
Okay.
It's whether I wound on 3s. That's the question. I do. 4s and 3s. And then the Piggly Wigglies are 4s and 2s. That will be 6.
Rend 1.
1.
These are 6s, followed by 5s. These are 2 each, so that's going to be 4 damage. Well, 8 damage.
The boars have not fought this entire game.
So that's 6 damage that he's taken.
Uh-huh. Oh, the 4s are going to get the fight?
4's gonna get the fight.
Sick. 4s and 2s.
You thought he only had 6 wounds, Bridget?
I don't know.
I am disappointed in you.
All right, the hit roll was terrible.
Good. This will make up for it.
5, run 1.
6s and 5s. Here we go. Show me some 6s. These are 2 each, so this is 8 damage.
Yep.
I need to make... I can only fail 2. Well, turns out I failed 1.
Rafiki down.
Down goes Rafiki. Okay.
And then the one pig that had to fight Marauders. 4s and 3s. 1 hit. 1 wound, but then let me just throw my pigs in here. Throwing them all together.
They have a fire save.
So 3 total, run 1.
6s. You killed her.
I kill 6.
You kill 6. That's how the game works. Yeah.
Yeah.
2.
Carry on my wayward son. It's back to you.
Daily
This is ugly, Brian.
Dude.
Not a great showing for the new mission pack. I think
I think
they haven't properly disincentivized double turning.
No.
And they never will.
I don't think they can, because it exists and people will just do it to tailor their opponents.
Just do it anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna jump over there. Now, where I
All
jump
defense.
is the... Yeah, okay.
I'm down to 2 CP. Let's see.
Let's unleash... I'll do the Theridans, and I'm gonna unleash Savagery.
No way.
And I'm also gonna spend 1 CP for all-out attack.
Nice.
So, this will be 4, 8, 12 attacks, hitting you on 3s now, wounding you on 2s. These will be damage 3, because I did the +1 damage. But it's only round 1. So... We'll have a champion in here. So that's the extra attack. Excellent. And then you're not infantry, so I don't get extra round, obviously. Those will all wound.
You don't need it.
It's going to be 4, it's going to be 8, it's going to be 9.
Oh, you do need it. I don't know why I said you don't
round
need it.
1, so
you
you'll
do,
have normal
you do.
saves.
3 ups. But every one of these is 3 damage.
Every one of these is 3 damage.
So he might be tired. Nah.
Nah.
Oh, 9 damage.
9 damage. That's
Don't-
fine.
take
This is
your
more
time.
damage than they've ever done in any game I've ever played.
Yeah, I normally don't let you play with them.
Yeah.
And this is why. We will go with the Mega Boss on Maw Crusher. That was exactly as much damage as you need to make him tired.
Ooh!
You tired him out.
Heck yeah.
He's all tuckered. He is going to fight your warriors. That's right. You knew. You knew it was coming.
Oh yeah.
4s and 2s. Why is the guy 4s and 2s? The monster is 4s and 2s. I get it. The edition is standardized so that monsters are 4s and 2s. Whatever. I don't like it, but I get it. Why is the guy on top 4s and 2s?
Yeah, I don't know. I think Abrax is actually the same.
Is it because he can't reach?
Yeah, it's Gorbolga. Oh no, Gorbolga.
3s and
3s. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
3s and 3s is standard like hero profile.
Yeah, yeah.
So that buffs matter. I get it. He just can't reach.
He has got pretty short arms.
He's got stubby arms, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's also got short legs to counteract because he's reaching down.
Yeah, but I mean, his arms are just as long as his entire body. To be fair,
Right.
so he could reach.
He could reach.
Yeah.
Anyway, 4s and 2s.
Whoa, that was bad.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The SpaghettiOs are coming.
Well, I like to hear that.
2, 4, 6, 9. Yep, that's the right number of attacks.
2s.
3 of them, and these, sir, are rend 3.
These are 6s, followed by 6s.
Oh!
Damage.
2.
These are the 6 of wards because they are Mark of Nerglay, so you'll kill 2 of them. I took all 4 of those in damage. We'll transfer.
And then his mighty steed. Oh, much better on the mighty steed. Which is good, because these are the 3 damage. Yeah, 4 rend, 3 damage.
6s! Ah! Hey, I made one. Nice.
Oh, good.
9 damage.
9 damage.
4, 9. 6 up ward saves. Here we go. I made 2 of them, so I'll take 7, which will kill 3 plus 1, so 4. Because those guys already wounded.
Which 4? You
don't
take them.
Well, this guy, because we don't like him. Did I already pull the champion on accident?
Champignon?
No.
Champion's actually just a word these days. It doesn't mean anything.
2, 3, 4. Okay,
Great.
banner.
Again, banner, just a keyword. Doesn't. You still have a banner.
I guess they.
It's you.
Oh, Dark Old Chieftain, baby. Here we
Oh,
go.
not the
He's going to
Chieftain.
earn his Dark Apotheosis points
The chieftain.
the right way.
He doesn't take any handouts.
No, it never when he takes the handouts. He's going to do it properly. It's a pride thing, you know?
It's a matter of pride.
We're gonna just put the attacks into Gordrak.
No, he could kill Gordrak.
Let's try.
No, Brian. You can't kill Gordrak.
Here we go. Hit on 4s. Oh, the Dream's dead. Well, he gets 20 wounds. The Dream's alive. The Dream is actually alive.
Dream's alive.
Because you also auto-attacked here. So I wounded both of them.
Yeah.
You'll have -2 effectively.
Yeah.
You'll fail both,
fives.
and you'll die.
You wounded with both.
Ren 2 effectively.
2 5-ups.
2 5-ups. If you fail both of them, Bridget, you
could kill
Gordrak to the... Ah! Why are you like this? I think the Dark Apotheosis happens at the end of the turn. I don't think it happens right now. Because I think he's going to die anyways, but...
Yeah, if I had to guess, he's going to die. We're just going to surf in USA.
Dark Apotheosis. Once per battle. What's something? Nope. Nope.
Nope. Nope. Nope. Okay, 3 on your guy, 2 on Ladyface, and 1 is out.
Okay.
2 on Abraxia.
Yeesh.
This is the guy on top.
Yep.
4s and 3s.
Mm-hmm. Great start.
Good. It's good. Can't wait to kill Abraxia. This is going to be good.
3?
Yeah, 3, Ren 1.
Ren 1, so I have 4 up saves because auto defense no longer works the entire time.
That's right. Oh,
that's a great start.
hey, oh.
Nice. Killing
Nice.
it.
The pigs, 4s and 2s.
The piggies.
Clink, clink.
Oh, Brian.
The Dream's
1 wound.
she can't die. Well, 2 damage.
You 2 damage.
5 up funeral pains or wards. So she takes 1. She's taken 11. She's still alive.
She lives.
She lives. Now kill the chieftain.
Yeah, I will kill the chieftain. Stab us. Smashes. Loot
And grab us.
Hitting on 4s is brutal.
Wow.
1 wound from the guy on top.
I make it.
Yup. Pigs. Claw. Hitting on 4s is the worst. Why would they make an army like this? 2 wounds. Who thought this was a good idea?
I take all 4.
Great. Is he
And
alive?
he's down to 1.
Great.
Where he's taken 4.
Awesome.
So you killed none of them.
That's what I wanted to hear. Do you want to fight with us, Marauders?
Not particularly, but I will. I got a champion. What is this? Was Rafiki. You've gotten 1, you haven't gotten 2, so I'll attack here. 2. No, they might be 4s actually. 1 for sure. Well, they do 1 on 3s. Cool.
Great.
There's no rend.
I'll take a damage. 5 pigs are going to kill 3 Marauders.
Yeah.
Do you want me to?
No.
Okay. All right, we kill 3 Marauders. That's the narrator coming in. You have these warriors. They haven't fought yet.
They have not. You want to push them in? Boop. Okay. Whoa. Let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's get
2,
ready to rumble.
4 plus the champion. Hitting you on 3s, I get an extra attack because I'm on an objective
Yep.
that I control. So it's get an extra 4. Hitting on 3s, winning on 3s, rend 1 damage. 3s, 3s. It's going to be 6, 7. 7, rend 1 damage.
4 ups. He'll take 4.
Nice.
It's 14. What a turn.
There's a lot of damage on your monsters, actually.
You did.
A lot of damage.
Yeah,
on
a
your
lot
monsters.
happened. That's the turn.
Score?
Lindsay, I do get 10 primary, and I am
Well, hold your horse.
not allowed to
Brazier.
score battle tactics.
You will get 10 primary regardless, but I do get to heal Abraxia.
Yeah.
So I'm on an objective that I don't control.
Yep.
So I will heal D6 wounds.
Oh, Brian.
Brian.
I was worried there for a second.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
Now I want to pick one thing
Uh-huh.
to get control score. What's his control score?
A lot? I don't, like, big pig? Oh, he's hurt. It's probably low. When he's hurt, no, it's still
It's still
5. Still control 5.
I guess it doesn't matter. You know what? I'll pick him.
Yeah.
I'll make his control score 1. Take that.
Okay, I take that. 10 primary, and then we're
Okay.
kicking it over to Brian.
Yeesh.
Excellent.
Yeesh.
Okay.
Yeesh. I don't have any.
Move them 3
Oh,
inches.
end of turn. No, he doesn't. He didn't kill a hero. He almost killed a hero.
Almost.
But he didn't let me.
No, you can't have fun.
Okay, hero phase. I can give marks to things. So I will give. I will give Mark of Corn
Nothing left. To the Theridins?
Theridins.
Uh-huh.
Just give them some extra attacks. And then
Great.
that's all she wrote. Oh, she can't have a mark. Therefore, I cannot give him a mark because nobody's nearby him. Sick. So,
Yep.
let's go with movement. Unless you have hero phase things.
I did it already.
okay.
While you were talking, I moved my pig.
I was not paying attention to you. Cool. Moving is done. Let's go to charges.
Ooh. So I have 2 command points. I can either shoot you
Shoot me.
and all out defense. How many wins does she have left?
4.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So I can either shoot you or countercharge.
Well, I think countercharge is the answer.
Countercharge is the answer. So, yeah, charges.
It's charges. Cool. I've done my charges.
Oh, great. I will charge. I'm out of command points,
Okay.
and we will charge with the pigs. Yep.
9.
Yep.
9. I would have liked to have rolled more than 1 to kill her, I'll be honest.
I kind of also wish that you had rolled more than 1 to heal her.
She's like so. Honestly, she's actually way better than she was.
She seems cool.
Yeah, it's got a lot more utility than just like stand by the Vanguard, babysit them, so that way they can just fight really well. Now you can actually have her go and do things on her own, which is nice. I like it a lot. Okay, so we will jump into fighting. Stop laughing at me. I'll kill you.
I have a fight. You have any fight phase abilities? I have a fight phase ability.
She will choose the Dark Oath Chieftain. He'll get an extra rend.
Okay.
That's it.
We're gonna get to wrestling.
No.
He's
He's good
gonna
at half attacks.
You have your companion attacks. Yep. You have 2 companion attacks. And D3 on a 2-up. He gets.
He's gonna surf?
He's gonna drift.
Oh!
Oh, you can't catch him. He's a gingerbread man. 2d6. 5 inches. Enough to not be in combat with Theridins.
I hate this.
Get me out of here. Oh, you stay where you are, Theridin. You can't grab my base. My base is not yours. Oh, I'm on my die. I'm also on this moss. I lost the boss. Hey, we're gonna fix the moss in a second.
You move the moss. Move the moss balls.
Here,
They're
we
just moss balls.
reattach the boss. Move the moss. And then we do mortals. I think it's D3.
I take all 3.
Okay. It's D3. Oh, double it because you're infantry.
I take 5. So let's go to half dead.
Where would you like to fight?
We're gonna go with the Braxia. We're gonna all out attack. We're gonna kill stupid Gordrak. Gordrak? What's his name?
Gordrak.
Nobody
you
cares.
nailed
about
it.
He's dead. Dead to me. So I have 5 attacks with Gorbolga hitting you on 2s now.
Yeah. I'm not looking.
Yeah.
You don't need
hitting
to
on
cover
2s.
it.
6s do nothing. Right? Yeah, 6s do nothing. Oh, it's anti-hero. I'm an idiot.
I'm a hero.
You would have had, anyways.
I think I failed all my saves anyway.
These are on 3s. So 2 of them at rend 3 now, because I'm anti-hero, rend 1.
So we're back to 6s.
Yeah, which you would have
again.
no save, but you failed.
Did I roll a 6?
You didn't roll a 6.
I don't think I rolled a 6.
He's dead. Take him off the field.
He's
remove
dead.
him.
You killed him.
Oh, that also gives me a battle tactic plan thing.
That does.
Nice.
And I can't even stop that.
You can't stop it. You
Even,
can't stop, won't stop.
even if I table you right now.
You can't stop it.
Can't stop.
I'm scoring points.
Oh, Gordrak.
Oh, Gordrak.
You were so cool.
He was not cool.
Okay, well that removes any urgency of this fight. No real urgency.
If you go back into me,
not
then
real.
the third isn't going to get you.
He doesn't move. He can reach three inches on top of his dragon. He's like, ah. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill your chieftain.
Yeah.
Your chieftain.
Chieftain.
So now it's 5 pigs who didn't charge. fighting a chieftain. No, it's 6 pigs who didn't charge.
I've killed 1 pig, I think.
That is correct.
One pig and a dragon.
There's 1 pig over there. We can count the dead models. 1, 2.
That one counts as 2.
Okay. You've
Because you have a guy on top, it counts as 2.
Yeah, you killed 3 models.
Killed 3.
I'll give you that. 4s and 3s into your chieftain.
They're not 4s, huh?
Yeah, you know?
It's tough.
What does that say about you? It's too real. 5 is 5 wounds. Red 1. Oh my god.
Oh, the BM. He said run 1?
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead, perfect.
Great.
Oh my god.
It's your fight with warriors.
Alright, they're gonna punch you in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, I got +1 attack, so I'm on objective and I control it.
Good. That's good. I'll get these warriors.
That's so sweet. 2, red 1.
4s. He's good. He's gonna kill them.
Yeah. It checks out.
5, 9, 9, 9. God.
Does he have more attacks because he killed models?
He has to kill units,
Oh, units, not models.
so he's still at just 9 attacks. Just 9.
Just 9.
9 for him, less for the beast because the beast is tired. You are infantry.
I am indeed.
For run 3.
6s. Followed by 6s. You got him.
Great. He'll stay at arm's length from the Therodons. And then we have 6 pigs fighting Abraxia. 1, a 2,
6 piggies.
a 3.
Bless you.
4s and 3s. Man, we gotta bring back that guy. Who was the guy who wanted to play Ironjawz? Bring him back.
This is a great game.
Get him back in here.
Great game to watch.
Do this every time.
Yeah, he's probably still watching. Yeah. Devin.
5, 9.
7.
9 run 1.
8, 9. These are 4s. 5s because I attacked.
Yup.
All out attacked.
Double that.
I'll just do this twice.
She died
already. Okie dokie. Down goes a max.
Devin, it's a sign. Get yourself a cabbage. And eat it.
A couple of... My cabbages.
Are we done here? Is this...
Yeah. Well, that was the end of my turn.
This
I
was
will
your-
score
this is
points.
your turn.
Okay, I will score points here. So I will get 5 points because I hold 1 objective. And then I will get 5 more points because I did
a battle
tactic. And that's
And that's it.
it.
Yep.
Yeah. I think we can, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's over.
This is,
did
Bridger,
it. Yeah.
hour 45. Is that in the record for us?
No, we've done much shorter than that.
Have we?
We've done like an hour, bro.
Yeah.
We've done...
But those games we stretch out to like an hour and a half. It feels.
Yeah, this one, I don't think we stretched it. It
couldn't.
just was...
There was nothing we could do.
Right. That's just what it was.
Yeah, we had 2 combat armies that didn't shoot. So there's no extra like phases to have. We didn't have any hero phase.
No,
like,
no hero.
magic.
Yeah, we
So
just
there's-
fought each other.
We just punched it.
We've rolled a lot of dice.
We didn't fight each other. You fought me.
We both rolled a lot of dice. You rolled saves.
And you were
okay.
hitting on 4s, you know?
So let's...
Unpack this.
let's so there's 2 things to unpack. There's Ghyran. There's 3 things. There's my Ghyran, your Ghyran,
And then the
and the missions. Let's start with the missions. It's bad.
Yeah.
I think it's just objectively bad.
Yeah. If we're using this as kind of like the litmus test for the actual mission pack itself, I think it does promote a lot of uninteractivity. Obviously, we could have just stood at arm's length from each other and scored all the points that we're going to get, and that could have been the game. And,
There were 2 possible games. The
Yeah.
game we played, which was dumb,
Yep.
and the game where we both stare at each other until turn 5, and we're both like, somebody's got to score points, right?
Right.
And then we do this, but in
In a
one
single
turn at the end.
Yeah, so everything fights at the same time, and whoever comes out on the other side of it is going to be the one that wins. I feel like that's kind of a miss. I think there could be, I don't know, there needs to be some type of incentive to interact with your opponent, and there currently is not, which is a problem. And although, again, as we said, the battle tactics themselves are incredibly difficult to do.
Yeah.
So you're looking to get the first one, and then if you can have the opportunity to get the second one, then you'll try to find those opportunities. But beyond that, you're not going out of your way to try to get the third ones done most of the time. And again, it's a win more condition. So like Bridger could have gotten the rest of these very easily because now I'm no longer on the table.
Yep.
And that's just what would have happened. Like actually, you probably would have gotten
everything except
rest of them, actually.
the third one. I'm not making it to corners.
Yeah. So you would have gotten, obviously, killing all my treasure units, and then I'm not in your territory. Surprise, surprise. You would have gotten the second one there.
Yeah.
But the corners, again, not super visible.
So something about the previous battle tactics that probably went overlooked by a lot of people is that they made you play for area control of specific places.
Yeah.
The center of the battlefield mattered a lot.
Yep.
And the edges of the battlefield mattered a lot.
Mm-hmm. And terrain features as well.
And terrain features, which is more relevance than just these objectives. Because when the mission, like the mission we played today, says stand in one of 6 places and get 5 points a turn. Or 2 and get 8. Like you could just clump up your whole army between 2 objectives and be like, cool, this is the only place I ever need to be. So between that and there's no secondaries to tell you to go anywhere, you just have stare downs. You have standoffs where it's like, I lose a lot by engaging. If I put myself out there, you might crush me.
Yep. And we saw that exactly here, right? It's like if I walk in the middle of the table to try to progress the game state, you crush me.
Right.
So I was up where, I was fairly safe. Of course, obviously, your army specifically was like, all right, I'll move the 3 inches and I'll charge you, whatever. But that, it's not super interesting. It's not very fun and interactive. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's going to create a lot of games that are very stale and very samey because you're going to be doing the same exact thing every single time. So.
That's another thing. We didn't even talk about that. So when we play games here, we like write a list for every show. So the fact that your secondaries are built, your battle tactics are built into list doesn't really affect us a lot because we have a new list for every show, and we can choose lists and battle tactics that like make a game.
Yep.
But when you have an army list with your battle tactics stapled onto it forever,
yeah, your game plan does not change. You're going to do the same thing every single game.
You're literally going to play the same game over and over again.
Yeah, it's tough.
Especially when your opponent isn't trying to interact with you. So you're just playing your game and they're playing their. You're just 2 people playing solitaire in a cafeteria on opposite ends of the table.
Yeah, it was like if you guys are familiar with 9th edition 40K, when they had you pick your own secondaries, and there was one where it was to the while we stand we fight or whatever. So like you had 3 units, so long as they didn't die at the end of the game, you got 5 points for each
to the
one
last.
Or to the last, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So there would literally be games where you, Dark Angels were notorious for this because they had a secondary that was very similar to that where you just stand in a place, you get the points.
Yep.
They would not leave their deployment zone and they would get basically max points.
Yep.
And then they would just win games by not moving a single model. And it's like, this is so lame. And I feel like this is obviously not as extreme as that, but kind of in the same vein.
There is something to be said in tournaments. The amount of points you score within a game matters in addition to just winning and losing.
Right.
So the secondary is dangling a carrot and saying like, oh, here's this impossible thing. If you crush your opponent, you get bonus points. It does incentivize tournament players to interact, but it won't always matter.
The only thing I think that they could do for tournaments specifically, if they wanted to have it matter and be impactful in like an actual meaningful way, is to make the points based off of deficit. Right, so like the larger the
differential,
gap, yeah. So like differential between like your points and your opponent's points, and that's how you determine who actually like gets a major victory, minor victory, whatever the case is. And then have it only be for minors and major victories and minor loss, major loss. That determines your standing in the actual overall rankings, because then now there is an incentive to be like, okay, I need to stop them from scoring, so I need to get up and kill their units that are going to want to do the thing, or whatever the case is, right? Because if you have the same points on both sides, there's no differential, so then it's going to amount to nothing, and the game is going to be a wash.
No, I think that's actually a really good idea. The way that tournaments are set up now, it is like you win or you lose, and that's it.
Yep.
And you just pair against people who have the same win-loss, and then you sub-pair against people who have a similar point score total to you. But if it was like major victory 3 points, minor victory 2 points, minor loss 1 point, full like total loss 0 points, now we can really like stretch apart and say, okay, you won by this much, you get an extra like Swiss pairings point.
Yeah.
That matters. Or like having a minor loss rather than a major loss, here's a Swiss pairing point to help you along your way because like you fought. That's interesting. I think that's compelling, and with a terrible scoring system like this, sorry, we're already just like It's a terrible scoring system, but it seems pretty bad. That might help ease some of this pain. But for home games, this just seems like the worst of the worst.
Yeah, I mean, yes and no. Like if it's a home game and you're playing with a friend or whoever that you play often, you can just have the conversation like, hey, let's just.
Do you want to play this game?
No, but like do what we do, right? Where we just like write the list for this particular show, right?
Sure,
like,
yeah.
like playing at home, like, hey, I'm gonna play this type of thing, and I don't know, I'll pick my secondaries when we get there or whatever. Like if it's a friendly game and it's not competitive, the secondaries or the battle tactics don't need to be stapled to the list. You can just pick it when you get there.
I don't even like the 6 options we have.
Yeah.
They all feel so awkward that it raises questions of like what was the goal of this? Like what are we trying to do here? One of the secondaries, the first one is hold more than your opponent, hold more objectives. Cool. Like that's a good battle tactic. Hold more objectives than your opponent.
Option 2, or the second one down, hold every single objective in their territory.
No. This one, you hold more, so you're up in points. That's like a guarantee. You scored a battle attack.
Oh, you have to be the underdog.
You have to then be the underdog and fight with half the units in your army to get the second one. You get more points, and then you have to end up with less points to then be allowed to score more points, and you have to fight with half your army in a turn. What were they thinking?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
What? There's one where you have to retreat with 3 units and do other things.
It's retreat
What?
and then also charge with other units.
And kill the thing you retreated from. Which, like, okay, cool. Like, I get the narrative.
The concept behind it.
Why 3 units? Who's ever retreated with 3 units in a turn of Age of Sigmar? Ever.
Yeah, there's 3 units will not exist in combat after the round of combat is over.
When your opponent knows that's your goal. So they're like,
Yeah, everything is telegraphed.
oh, I'll either kill you or I won't charge you so that you can't retreat. Or I'll only end up with 2 of your units in combat at the end of my turn. So that you can't retreat with 3. Like, it's so poorly written.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were going for. It's bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was the mission talk. There's a lot of mission talk.
That was a lot of mission talk.
Ghyran, I think, will be
Ghyran's the big
shorter. The pigs are about the same. Like, if you do the math, they're about the same.
Yeah, you lose out on the mortals, you lose out on an attack, but the damage, it's fine.
It's fine.
The only being Ren 1 sucks.
Still sucks. They didn't
Hitting
solve
on
that problem.
4s still sucks.
Yep.
I think hitting on 3s with the +1 damage
Too much.
would have been fine if you had lost everything. But then you
That's
can
too
stack
much.
with auto attack. I don't know.
If you stack it with all attack, or Gordrak gives +1 to hit in an aura, and +1 attack in an aura. So, like, it's a very difficult army for them to balance, and I see why, like, this army runs into the problems of a D6 system, where it's like, well, a 4 is too bad and a 3 is too good, and there's nothing in between. And we have to get real creative on how to fix that. And that's where I think this push for crit, like 6s matter, is coming from in both game systems of like, man, we've really put 30 years of design experience into a D6 system and fully explored it. Now what?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they can't change it, Like, they never will. That's kind of the identity
No,
of the game.
they're stuck.
Yeah.
But also the identity of this army is like, we fight good and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's real hard to balance in a game like Sigmar, because there's no other stuff to be doing.
I think my biggest thing that I dislike about Cavalry specifically right now in the current edition of Age of Sigmar is they get all their buffs on the charge.
Yep.
If somebody charges you,
Yep.
that's it. And there's no retreat and charge in this army. There's some armies that have obviously retreat and charge, but because by and large most Cavalry can't do that, as soon as you tag them, they're just like, well, cool, I lose all the good stuff that I was gonna get,
Right.
and now my unit is actually just significantly worse than it is, which is why you have to play fairly cagey with them and really pick and choose your battles.
Yep.
This one, obviously, you had a lot of redundancy, so it was very easy for you to just to get the thing. And even if you were stuck in combat, you had another unit to come in and still be able to get the buffs. But most of the time, you're bringing like 1, maybe 2 units, and they're not big units of pigs. There's like Chaos Warriors, for example. I don't ever take them for that same exact reason. They only get the buff on the charge, and they're really bad otherwise because they're 1 damage and Red 1.
Yeah.
Real bad.
And we've seen them trying to, as this edition goes on, trying to patch that in like future books. So the replacement for Blood Knights, or Black Knights, the new Vampire Knights, Barrow Knights, are good. And they're like good in a way that they don't need the +1 damage on the charge. They're just good. And you're getting 1 back a turn, but now it's the package deal. Like, they're great when they charge and they're good when they don't charge. Is that okay? Is that like a thing we want in this game? What's the weakness of this unit? It's fast, it's durable, They bring models back for some reason.
Yep.
It
Get better on the charge.
It does damage on the charge, and it's cheap enough to be a utility unit. So like it can go do the battle tactics that don't exist anymore. What's the weakness of this unit? What's bad about it?
Yeah. It's tough.
What did you think of your Adjusted Chaos?
Yeah, it was fine. So the detachment that I played, I actually really enjoy. I think there's a lot of cool things in it. The artifacts that are here, because they just add to the other ones. You can just take them in the formations. They don't have to be specific to these particular ones, obviously. I think they're really cool. The one where you can just get 8 apotheosis points on something, I think is great. It's amazing. It was so hard to be able to get up to 8 to try to get a Demon Prince. Because like most of the time when you're putting it on a character, it's going to be on something that dies fairly easily if they get into combat, right? So like you're putting it on a Lord, or if you're trying to put it on a beefier character, most of the time you want the rules from that beefier character. Right. So you're not going to try to turn it into Demon Prince. You're going to save up the points to heal it or whatever, and it's not really worth it. Yeah. But being able to put it on like a Dark Oak Chieftain, and be like, oh, I'm just going to get 8 points, and then be able to summon a Demon Prince from that is, I think, really, really compelling. I love the changes to Abraxia. I love that she can be a standalone unit and do things on her own. She doesn't have to be attached to Varangard. Yeah. She almost soloed Gordrak.
Right. Without the charge.
Without the charge.
That's really cool.
Absurd. So I'm super on board with her.
She's dope.
She did get a points increase, I want to say. Yeah, she definitely did. But still, it's great. She's really, really good. Everything else kind of felt the same. The getting the marks on the actual Dark Oath stuff was nice. I think you need more Dark Oath stuff to make it feel a little bit more impactful. The stuff I had didn't really care about it, honestly. So I think you have to tailor, obviously, for it, but it's pretty sweet. I'm pretty into it, actually.
Cool. Okay. Well, still under 2 hours.
Do we have anything else, Miss Lindsay?
We are all caught up.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yes.
Well, thank you, everybody, for supporting. We didn't actually have a turn 3, so we should probably thank the Baron.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We should do that.
Hey,
We
Baron.
also have community.
Oh, we do. We have a community corner. Okay, so let's thank the Baron.
Thank the Baron.
Okay.
Thank you, Baron. Without you, Mr. Baron of the Dice, we couldn't have AOS every Monday.
Mundigmar.
So, all you at home watching, do us a favor. Send the Baron an email. Tell him we sent you. Just say thanks for everything you do. And you're a great dad. Tell him that. Yep. We love his dice. Square dice are infinitely better than Chessex rounded corners dice.
Oh, yeah.
If you haven't tried square dice, you really have to. They just feel very satisfying in your hand. And these are, of course, also hand swirled. They have designs for every faction in every game. If you found a faction in a game they don't have, they also do custom dice. But I'll tell you what, it's hard to find a faction they haven't done dice for.
Yeah.
It's exhaustive.
Yeah, their catalog is extensive.
Everything.
And it's...
And I feel like it's always updating.
Yeah,
it is.
Always
It is.
bringing in more.
Constantly sending us more dice.
Yeah, like he's even doing, Soul Drinkers dice for Space Marines because of Shane.
Oh, yeah.
Shane, just bugged him so much. He's like, fine, I will make a Soul Drinkers themed dice.
And you too can do that.
Yeah, if you just bug him enough, send him enough emails.
Yeah, he'll do it.
Hey, man.
We have an entire drawer full. Am I going to be able to get this drawer out?
We'd be able to put it back in is the question.
Yeah,
yes, the answer is yes to both.
Yes and yes. Look.
Oh my.
We have an entire... it's so heavy.
That's a heavy drawer.
We have an entire drawer full of Baron dice. It's all Baron dice.
Yeah.
There's so many different designs. This is a fraction of his power.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is...
Deal with this later.
It's gonna fall.
Just put that down. Right there. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a lot of dice. Thank you, Baron. We love you.
Yes. And then, we have Hobby Corner.
Ooh, this looks sick.
Yes, so every Monday we take the pictures that you all, our lovely community, post in the Hobby Progress channel of the Discord of things that you're working on, and it's kind of fun to see just like the progress that on your armies and models and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we are. We got this one from.
Lindsay, what's the name of that unit?
This is an Agrodon Lancer.
Agrodon Lancer.
Yes,
What a
this is
dope
what
kit.
Adrian has promised that he's gonna get me, and has not yet.
Oh, chat.
I know. It's been months, and I'm like, Adrian.
Oh, you
Where
gotta
am
bring
I-
that up in your
Where
performance review.
Here's
You gotta
the
be
thing,
like,
he always brings it up too. He's the one that brings it up. Like, okay, we're getting Agrodon Lancers for Lindsay. I'm like,
oh, that means he feels bad about it and he forgets every time.
yeah.
You should, every time he says that, you'll be like, I'll believe it when I see it. Just that way he knows.
Just go on Amazon. Buy them on Amazon.
Yeah.
And then.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I go to a game store and I see the box there, and I always look at it, and it's always there. No, it's not. No one's touching it.
When you go next time, just take a picture of it.
I know. I just
Send
like
it to
I'll just
Adrian.
send it to Adrian. Yeah.
I think if you just order them on our company Amazon account, he'll never do this again.
He'll also never know.
No, he'll get an email. I'll know. But he'll never do it again. Like, if you just get the Agrodon Lancers, then the next time that he commits to getting you a unit, he'll get you the unit because you might just buy it on Amazon.
Yeah.
Also, he probably won't care if you just buy it on Amazon.
Yeah, he'd probably be like, okay, good, she did it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now I don't have to worry about
And
this anymore.
there's a few things that I do like that.
Well, either way, this model is sick.
I know, right? They're so cool. Oh, and then just like having, I know you're like cavalry in Sigmar, but like having
dope.
them and then the Raptidon chargers and
Yeah.
hunters and just like they're just squiggling around. They're just dinosaurs riding dinosaurs.
Do you think dinosaurs get tired of they always have a toe raised? Is that,
Oh, that's probably normal.
do you
That's
think they get
probably-
tired?
That's probably
Probably not, right?
No, it's not like they're being fancy or anything.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
looks very uncomfortable.
I feel like it's similar to, I mean, it's not the same because obviously there's muscles in it, but like a Dewclaw for a dog, you know?
yeah, it's probably
like-
just like
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like, but there's muscles in this, so theoretically it could just.
This could go down. This must have the ability to go down.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never learned about Velociraptors from Jurassic Park when they put the claw, you know?
Right. I don't know. I see this and I think that's tiring. I'm tired looking at it.
I imagine
Why are
they
you looking
run
at his
that-
feet?
Because they're cool. Also, there's like a belt buckle on the ankle. He's got like a little ankle
Those are
bracelet.
He's
anklets. That's
styling.
not
He's
a
got a
belt
little
buckle, that's an
anklet.
anklet.
Yeah, he's styling. He's got like
He also has like a
tail
goatee.
wraps too.
Look at- he's got a goatee.
Oh yeah.
You look at the leg on that raptor. Those are some thighs.
Yeah, this guy's sick.
That raptor.
Shock Gem,
squat.
great paint job. Great paint job.
Tell us how much your raptor can squat.
He joined the 1000th club just off the legs.
Just the squat. Yeah. Just the squat.
Thank you, Shock Gem. Can't wait to see more of your dinos. We got this one from Neko. Right? Isn't this cool?
it's a
Isn't this
manta.
clean?
Sick.
Yeah.
That is
This-
so clean. Holy
Right?
crap.
I was like looking at it. I was like, was this like
This is in
just
great
is this
shape.
real?
Yeah.
So mantas, I can tell you as a person who bought a manta, secondhand.
Why would you have bought a manta?
Well,
Well, you had Tau a long time ago.
I did have Tau,
time.
and this was when mantas were really good in 8th.
Yeah.
But like,
Oh, flyers just in general. Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, this is a tiger
No, this
shark.
is manta. This is manta.
No, this is a tiger shark.
What?
This is a tiger shark.
How do you know?
Because a manta is like massive, enormous, massive.
Is this not?
This is a
manta?
tiger shark.
Chat, tell me he's wrong.
This is the AX10. This is a tiger shark AX10.
Why do you know the nomenclature?
Because I bought one. So these were playable in 8th, and they were really good. A manta's like 3,000 points. You can't even play it. Tiger sharks, you could play in 8th, and they were good, and I bought one, and it came, the whole point of the story, I bought one, it came in pieces. Like,
That's every model that comes in pieces, Bridger.
no, I mean like shattered, like it was broken.
Like shattered glass?
Shattered glass. It's hard to find a tiger shark that's like intact unless you bought it like straight from Forge World, and they don't make many of them. So I'm impressed that like all the little antennae and the fins are on it. Like everything's there.
Did
The
this
missiles
make it
are on it.
past? Like, do they still produce this model?
I think so, yeah,
Okay.
but not a lot.
Yeah. Honestly, this looks sick.
It's resin.
Yeah,
The whole
right.
thing's resin. It's
yeah,
heavy.
for sure.
Gosh.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because that is big. It's not manta big, but that is like
I mean,
Titan scale.
box for scale on the bottom.
I think
on the bottom here.
the thing that stresses me out the most about this model is that you have a very clean separation of where the green stops when the black starts. Like, you're not painting it all at once.
I don't think that's a final paint job.
No, obviously not. But like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying oh, it look bad because one part is black or whatever. It's like because of the way that you're painting, I would not be able to paint it like that. Is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
okay.
I would need to do everything at this, like do all the green parts,
Yeah.
then do all the gray,
Yeah,
then do all the white, and do all that stuff together.
Yeah, the people that do like they
In
focus
chunks
on like
and
one
sections at a
chunks
time?
and sections. I can't.
I
like,
can't do that.
This thing's so big.
it's
You would
so
go
hard for me.
crazy if you had to do all the green and it's just all the green.
Yeah, but I would sit there and I would do it. I can't chunk it out like that. It would drive me insane.
Yeah.
So kudos to you for being able to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's definitely probably the healthier way to do it is just to break it up into smaller sections.
Yeah.
But man, I can't do it.
Although you probably lose some like efficiency.
Oh, for sure, you lose a ton
You
of it.
paint switching your colors and
Yeah.
you're not just doing one giant base coat.
Yeah, yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of masking going on
Oh,
here.
for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, can't wait to see more, Neko. We have this one from Nick T.
Oh, just in time for
Right.
that codex.
Look at that Mortaria.
Look at the
Right?
base.
So colorful.
That base is sick.
That's
What is it on?
like a pretty dope custom base.
Yeah.
Because like the outside.
It's like a display base.
yeah, I was about
Yeah.
to say the outside looks like it's kind of sanded.
Yeah. This looks like my my Trajan. Well, not Trajan. My
You're
Valor.
Valor. Yeah, I'm super into this. Oh, I love that.
This is a beautiful model.
The colors
the
of the tops
colors.
of the wings, like the
Yeah.
like not the tips of the wings, but like the, top by
moth,
the
glowing
head.
moth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really, really nice.
Yeah. Super cool. Super cool. We have this one from Delilah.
Oh, Delilah!
Whoa.
Yeah, and I'm loving this like painter like style. Yeah, she's got a whole bunch of more Stormcast like this.
The thing that actually really draws me to this model, the Stormcast are not people. Like it's a soul that gets bound to a suit of armor. And this feels really evocative. I'm going to point backwards. This feels really evocative of that to me. Where like I think it's the OSL, like the glow
Yeah.
on the sword and in the helmet
Yeah.
and the like oath ribbons. And then everything else being like a cold metal, like unliving. It,
Yeah.
it feels like a soul got trapped in a body of armor.
Yeah, it's very
Ooh, yeah.
synthetic.
Yeah.
It feels
Yeah.
very synthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
Also
is
great basing. The
Yeah,
complementary colors.
great.
Super cool. And yeah, if you want to check out more of this army, there's
Oh.
more. This is just one picture. There's many other pictures, so definitely go check those out. We have this one from John Farrell, right?
Some Zine Trinos.
Yeah.
It's for the T-Sons.
Let's identify these bits.
Okay.
Shall we? Let's see if we can do that.
Yeah.
So the tongue thing's obviously from the Vortex Feast. They got it.
Yeah.
The weird Zinch thing on the blue one on the
Zinch
side.
moon?
The symbol.
Yeah.
That's from a Lord of Change.
Yep. It is, yeah. The flames, some of the flames I think are from sorcerer models. Oh, there's a banner of Zinch, like this icon right here, the icon of
yeah, yeah.
Zinch. That is from
Is that the Sigmar unit?
Zangors?
It's either Zangor or it's the Acolytes. What are they called? The Zinch ones. I don't remember the name.
Oh, the Mortals of
yeah,
Zinch?
the Mortals. Yeah. Do they have a banner?
I'll bet. I mean,
bet they
like
do,
everything's
right?
got a banner. It's just like which banner is that? But I think the big warp fire on this one,
That's also a Lord of Change.
It is? That's a Lord of Change?
It's one of the staffs that you can have, I think.
Oh.
And then there's like shields from. Yeah, I think. Oh, are those Zangor shields? Those are
Well,
Zangor
those are definitely Zangor shields
Zangor
on the
shields.
front of the Rhino.
Yeah. Well, there's even like the Lord of Change heads too. So yeah, both of those things are from the Lord of Change.
Yeah.
I don't know where that banner's from though.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, right.
These look sick. And I love the opposing colors too.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Super
Very
cool.
Zinch,
They're
yeah.
twins.
And like one's blue with the pink tentacles, and one's pink with the blue tentacles. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
But matching green warp fire and everything.
Yeah, it's great.
I want to see the rest of the army that goes with this.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Same here. Same here. Nice. Looking forward to seeing more, John. We have this one from RX Next
Oh, you'll love
right?
this.
Isn't this cool?
Is this the actual model?
That is not a Warhammer model.
I mean, it looks like a Storm Surge. Obviously, it's supposed to look like a Storm Surge, right? That's the point.
Yes, this
Yeah.
is, I believe, a Storm Surge proxy. 3D printed.
Except that has arms.
Guaranteed. This is 3D printed. Because that is like, it's Storm Surge reminiscent. You look at it and you can tell it's a Storm Surge, but it has 0 Storm Surge bits. Like
Yeah.
that is all third party.
Well, it looks sick.
Yeah,
I really
the-
love how like gritty it feels too. You know, it's like very
Yeah, it feels super gritty.
like
yeah.
very lived in the environment.
This makes me think of like BattleTech.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But if BattleTech had detailed models, which it doesn't.
Shots fired.
It doesn't, look,
Okay.
it doesn't have detailed models.
Okay,
you're
right,
not wrong.
We could take another. We could take a closer look.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's it holding? Oh, that's a Nighthead.
Yeah.
So this thing is big. Oh, even the base. Oh, this is sick.
So chat, we're looking at. We went to
Is this supposed to
the
be a town
post,
art?
and there's more.
Is it a
There's
town art?
different
Yeah, it's
angles,
holding
so
a
we're looking
knight
at the
head.
different angles now.
How big? This might be a town art. I think Brian and I think this might be a town art third party.
That's not a Nighthead. That's a.
That's a Nighthead, yeah.
That is a Nighthead.
Yeah. It's holding a Nighthead. But it has a Storm Surge gun.
That
I think
looks.
it's a Storm Surge.
Oh, chat's saying this is a Piper makes Orca.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, an orca,
Orca?
like the shoebox, the transport? This is not
That's
one.
what Colby said.
Well,
Piper
they're
makes.
just calling it an Orca probably, because I think all the Piper stuff is fish themed.
But orca is like already a unit in the top codex.
Yeah, but they can't call it the same thing as.
Oh, those explosion effects.
Yeah, the base looks sick.
Super cool.
I really love like the weird little rocket pods on the thighs. So cool, dude.
Well, because the Storm Surge model is pretty contentious. It's a weird one.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it has no arms.
Yeah, which was already a bad look.
Instead of arms, it has like weird stubby missile pods. And then it has other just random, just like floating about its body are like tiny small arms guns. It's just a confused weird model.
I'm just picturing in my head, like this dude fighting hand-to-hand combat with some type of other knight or like a Wraith Knight or something, you know? And then just like giving somebody a knee to the gut and launching those missiles. You know what I mean? Like that's so cool.
It's like in all of these like warfare games, if you hit them in the ammo bay, there's like a big explosion and they die.
Yeah.
And they're like, what if we hit them with our ammo bay? Like we bring our ammo bay to them and we explode it inside of them.
It's
Such an anime move.
Yeah, dude. It's like very Pacific Rim or Pacific Rim.
Oh.
Oh man.
Nice.
Yeah, this thing fighting a Tyranid for sure.
Yeah. Super cool. Super cool. This next one's from Great Flame. Look at those.
That is
teeth.
gross
Look
in
at
like
that
the best way.
Tongue. Yeah.
Is that what the actual stomach looks like?
No.
No, right? Okay.
There's a lot of extra work that was put into this.
This is.
This is Rodriguez, but with a lot of green stuff?
I would imagine green stuff, right?
Yeah.
Green stuff, milliput, something.
Something. One of those. Yeah.
Epoxy.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah. There's like an eye on the side here.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of extra teeth. Even the tongue looks different, no?
Which tongue?
But, you know, fair enough. That's
This
a
tongue?
valid question. That tongue,
The
yes.
big tongue?
The one in the middle. Is that the actual?
No, his belly's not like that. We have a Rodriguez, I could show you. I'm not
You're
going to.
both just looking.
We're just looking.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go over there. But yeah, that whole mouth is all green stuffed on. Because his belly is not like that.
Yeah, this is sick. I love it. It's like really, it's really off-putting, but like obviously in a good way.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be because Nurgle.
All right. Right.
And the bile, the green drippy stuff,
Oh yeah.
like the puddle, very convincing. And then you follow it up. I didn't even notice it until I looked at the puddle, and then I followed it up, and it's like oozing out of
Every orifice.
Every yeah.
just everything.
Every
yeah.
place.
And I think above the giant mouth is like a giant nose socket, and some of it's coming out of, it's like a runny nose.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that.
Right? Like where a nose would go.
Oh, that's so gross.
Hey, it's real gross. Yeah.
Yeah, like the nose is missing. It's just.
It's just oozing.
Oh.
Yep.
Ew, this is nightmare fuel, dude.
You nailed it, Grey Flame. That's gross.
Nice. And then we have this one from Zenoir. So there's actually quite a few
Fulgrim?
Fulgrims
Yeah.
in the Discord right now. Shiba Zenki made an amazing Fulgrim. But Zenoir, we actually saw the start of this Fulgrim not last week because we weren't here last week, but the week before. Wow. And so Zenoir just finished. And this is it. There they are.
That's
Here's
insane.
Fulgrim.
This is sick.
Right?
I love that
yeah.
green, like the
Yeah,
kind of
so
like
bright.
ghostly like glow effect.
Everywhere you look, like look at the top left, there's just a wing shot. That's so convincing. Those are bat wings. That's
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
That's like leather. That's actual leather.
Is where the head sits in like the armor? Is that like elevated off the armor? Is it hollow in there?
It might be. So there's many different angles. Let me see if I could find.
It looks like it's hollow, and it's like almost like the
Let
armor is
me-
empty inside.
Yeah, it looks like there's some adjustments that were made to this model.
I think there was because there was many in this post. There were different angles, and one was like of the like up, like looking up at the chin. And so we may be able to get a better picture.
I
looks
love
like
the
an
idea
animal.
of like a floating head
Yeah.
inside of like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like it's just suspended above the armor. That's so sick.
When it's painted very much in like Japanese demon style, where that fits right in, like a body with a head that's attached by like maybe a snake neck,
Yep.
and the head like flops around and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm totally sold on it.
Oh, this is sick.
Very well done.
And those colors go really well together too. Like a pink with that green.
Yup. That like ectoplasm green.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's glow in the dark or something. Like, is that actually glowing?
It might be.
It looks like it's actually glowing, which means if it's not, amazing work. And if it is, also looks pretty cool.
Okay, here we go.
With more shots, more angles.
Okay, yeah,
Oh, it is.
here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it is changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chad just gets to see us lean in.
Yeah, right. Chat. Now we're looking at the post again at the different angles.
That
yeah.
confirms It's not glow-in-the-dark paint.
No.
That is OSL. And are those Tyranid wings? Am I seeing the right thing? Those are Tyranid wings.
No, those are the actual wings, aren't they?
But do you see the like Tyranid exposed muscle thing where there's green?
I think those.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
These
Right?
are those.
Doesn't he have? He has boring wings. These are much more interesting wings
Yeah. I
than
think
he actually
these are
has.
Tyranid wings.
Wait,
Those
wait, hold
are
on.
actual wings.
We can
don't
look
have
at.
this model
Those
here.
are
We can look
flying
at
high
Shiva's
Tyranid
Yankees.
wings, dude. Those are definitely flying high
I
Tyranid
don't
wings.
think those are Tyranid wings. I think those are his wings. Because I know his wings are like angled down.
No, that guy stole those wings.
You think?
Fold them,
He
fold
said those are
them.
my wings.
You
now.
ripped them off a Tyranid.
You just stuck them on his back.
I don't know. I do want. I kind of thinking.
I'm confident those are not Fulgrim's wings.
Yeah.
Just like you were confident you could have last cannon sponsons.
You know, Brian, everybody's playing Battle Sector again because they added a Crusade. Mm-hmm. And I went back and I played Armageddon, a game based off of 7th edition Warhammer,
That you never played, to be clear.
to be clear. And you know what you can have? You know the default loadout for Aleem Russ is?
Tell me what the default loadout is.
3 las cannons.
Oh.
So take that. Yeah. Now, that's because the turret is a twin las cannon, but...
And then you get one in the hole. Yeah, what the heck? Get out of here.
Okay, so they are.
Yeah, so
Fulgrim's
those are
wings.
his wings.
What?
Also, this is sick too.
I mean, this
Yeah,
is
this
a-
now, chat. We're looking at Shiva's Yankees, which you definitely need to check out. But yeah.
I
Right?
think the one that we saw from Zenwar didn't have the jewelry piece, the armor pieces that were on the top of the wings. It's just exposed. I think
Yeah.
that's what we were looking at.
Yeah,
Or maybe they did.
probably. Let's see. Oop. No, they did have
No,
the
they
jewelry
did have
pieces,
them.
but they kind of blend. Yeah, it.
They're painted more like
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, these are both amazing.
Right?
Jack can only see one of them, but
Oh, right.
this is...
This Fulgrim model is pretty cool.
It's super cool.
The
It's
head.
super cool.
The face, yeah. Leaves
Yeah.
a little bit desired. We've beaten that.
I don't know. Like, the face, to me, really sells Japanese Demon. Like, this is an anime character. They were going for anime villain, and they nailed it. I just don't know why they chose this model for anime villain.
I mean, he kind of is an anime villain. It's just preposterous.
Okay.
I feel like anime villains are, generally speaking, very preposterous.
Yeah. I'm here for it. Look, he's killing it. Strong aura with this one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and there we go. that is Hobby
Community
Corner.
Nice.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. If you want to post the progress, your painting progress on the Discord, you could follow the Discord link that has just been posted in chat, and then go ahead and show us what you're doing. Show us what you're working on, and we love to see it. And maybe it'll be featured on the next Monday tomorrow.
Yeah. Which I think I'm back again next Monday.
I don't know if the schedule
Guess
is
who's back?
Back
Back
again.
again.
made next
We
Monday.
have we have one more week on, at least in Drive. Maybe it's not finalized.
Oh,
We
I
do
have
have
no
next
idea.
week's schedule, I think, is up
I
right.
think it's up.
Oh, next week? Oh,
I think our schedule
Because
next
there's an event next week that I'm in.
an event next week.
Not like a tournament, like a
Oh.
we're doing an event.
Oh, I
But
understand.
that's all I can say.
I understand. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. Which actually, now that I think about it, that event's probably canceled because things got shoe-flayed. Anyway,
Anyways.
none of this is relevant to what you viewers care about. We don't have a schedule for this week to show, do we?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I need to confirm some things. Adrian is out, on
Right.
a much-needed vacation, and
vacation.
so really the communication that we've had with him today is just like
Then
bits of
sporadic.
text and stuff.
Yeah.
I saw that he's trying to buy a guard vehicle of some kind, which was...
He should be in a Vegas pool right now, like instead of.
Oh, they're in
buying-
Vegas?
Yeah, they're in Vegas. Yeah.
If you could go vacation.
If I could, I could
You
pick
know,
anywhere I wanted
I'm
to go.
not going to question. I'm
you
not
have to
going
pay
to
for it,
question.
but-
Obviously.
I'm not going to
Did you go to
question
Vegas?
what they,
June?
they
In June?
in June.
Yeah.
They went to Vegas.
I know, right?
It's already over.
Wait, are they at MagicCon? Did he?
No.
No.
Did you
Magic
go
Eyes at the
manage
end.
it?
Wait, why?
Yeah, I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to. That's what they
We go
wanted
to
to do.
Vegas so often.
We're
That's
going
what
later
they
this
wanted
year,
to
too.
do.
Yeah. And he wanted to go to MagicCon, which is also in Vegas. So he would have gone to LVO.
He likes
and then
Vegas,
MagicCon, and then LVO again.
Yeah.
That's 3 Vegas trips. He was going to add a 4th
What?
Vegas trip.
LVO, Magicon, LVO. This one.
This.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adrian might have like a second life in Vegas that we don't know about.
He actually
may.
just lives there.
He may.
Turns
There's another
he
YouTube
does have like they
It's a lifestyle channel.
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna question it.
That's
Like,
wild.
Yeah,
Okay.
right?
Well, Adrian's in Vegas, which means it's you and me again tomorrow.
Yes, it is.
Strap in.
Yeah.
But we won't be playing this.
This is true. We'll be playing 40K, where you can shoot.
All right, so it's you and me back on Tuesday.
But we do know what it's gonna be.
What
it's
is it?
gonna be salamanders
Oh, that's probably me.
that's
and
you.
Death Guard.
Oh,
no,
that's-
sorry.
It's definitely Death Guard.
No
I saw the
way.
poll.
I get to play Death Guard.
Yes, yeah, you're playing Death Guard, and I
Oh, Brian,
be
you're gonna
playing.
get wrecked.
think it's salamanders. Yes,
I'm in
salamanders
danger.
and Death Guard.
You're gonna get
Also,
blasted, dude. Why would they pick Death Guard?
Chat. You know, that's all you need to know.
This
chat.
army's cracked.
This army is insane. I played against it at BIO, actually. And it was absurd.
Yep.
And I knew that going in, and I prepared, like, if I play them, I'm just going to lose. But then I played them, and I was like, yeah, I lost, obviously, but wow.
That army needs adjustment ASAP. Cool. Well, if you remember, look forward to that. If you're one of the 60 some odd people that were gifted a membership today, check in.
yeah, 59.
59.
59.
Nice.
Tune in tomorrow for that.
Oh,
Oh, Shatterglass. I think with that, I think we're done. I think we
think
did
we've done
it.
it.
Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a great week, and we're going to catch you next time on the tabletop. Bye.